Hello and welcome to, what's the channel called again? Welcome to Call to Arms, and thank you for answering the call. I am DJ, your host, and we are joined by another familiar face on the channel. We've got Leigh. Welcome, Leigh. Want to say hi to the folks? Yep.
Hello, everybody.
This is your first, well I say familiar face, but I know I'm just saying that because we've done a couple of practice streams, but this is your first time proper live on the channel. Yep. Yes, so this is your...
And any stream, because I've always avoided them.
And any stream, yay. I'm so happy we've got all these people. Simon said the exact same thing for 40k stuff. He was like, I hate being live. I'm not even going to watch myself back. It's horrific. But thank you so much for overcoming all of your hatreds of live streams and you're joining us today. So yeah, we've got a great game for you today, guys. We've got Kharadron Overlords versus the new Disciples of Tzeentch. So this is quite apt because me and Nathan, we did a Codex review. Sorry, not Codex review, Battle Tome review last night, and this man was keeping us right in the chat, which is great. So that means that he knows a lot more and will be able to show you how this army works. We've been having quite a few chats before the game of just more things that that maybe need to get talked about with Tzeentch, and also some kind of interesting rules interactions as well. So that might come out at some point. But by all means, folks, if we do miss anything, as always, let us know in the chat. And yeah, we'll try and keep ourselves right with that. So yeah, that's us. So, before we go into the lists, first of all, thank you for joining us. Please remember to like and subscribe to this video, and also comment down below as well. I can't quite kind of emphasise just how big a deal it is for me and for the channel. Every little bit of interaction from you guys, it just helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps folk be able to find the content, see it, and yeah, it really helps me. So if you could please do that, that'd be fantastic. And then also thank you to our sponsors, who will also give a wee shout out at the end. And then and yeah, please, if you feel like it, go on to, we've got social media, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, and we also have Patreon as well if you want to support the channel. So that's us. Without further ado, let's go into the list, shall we? Yeah. So we're going to start off with mine. We've got the KO, we've got the Kharadron Overlords. So I think that one of the main reasons I decided to do this matchup was I thought it was quite nice because in terms of fluff, there was the last books, KO and Tzeentch, were both released at the same time. Aether War was the name of it, so I thought this would be quite cool. We could recreate the Aether War and go for it. It's also because I haven't got these guys out in the channel yet. I've not really had many games with KO at all. I think I've only maybe had 2. So it was going to be good to get some reps in with them.
It's entirely not to do with the fact that they auto-killed Tzeentch.
No, it wasn't anything to do with that one. No, see, that's quite a nasty accusation you're putting out there, thinking I'm tailoring for the stream. No, absolutely not. And I'm sure you'll just kind of turn around and smash me anyway. It'll be fine. It's cool. So yeah, we've got KO, and we're going for Barrack Zilfin. It's a list that I think that you see quite a lot for KO. I remember back in the kind of glory days, the heydays, everyone was taking it, and Spell in a Bottle and the Lightning Vortex, which was a nice combination. So we do have Spell in a Bottle here today, but it's not a Vortex, it's going to be a Purple Sun in there, so hopefully that might do some work for us. So let's go for it. So we've got Barrack Zilfin. The grand strat that I've decided to go for is take what's theirs. I think this is quite a good one for KO. You just have to have more units in your opponent's deployment zone than they have. So with the fact that I've got quite a lot of teleport ability, then I think that this could be doable, plus KO should be killing things as well and removing your assets. So I think that's quite a good one for them. But again, you could let me know if you think there's something better. I've gone for my Triumph as Inspired. I don't think you're really going to take anything else with KO. You just want that +1 to wound at all times, because then you could potentially get 1 unit on +1 to wound, and then another unit using their Aether Gold to get another +1 to wound in the same phase. So that's ideal. I've also tried to keep the points. I'd say to give me a decent cushion so I can try and get that Triumph as well, which has worked out because I think it's about 15 points less than your list. So I will be getting it. So thank goodness. So for leaders, we've got our Aether Chemist. He has the General. He's taken Collector as his command trait, which allows him to give me access to an additional artifact. Now, there's quite a bit of confusion on the interwebs that happens with this guy, especially in Barak Zulfin, because in Barak Zulfin it's an old, well, KO's an old 2.0 book, you get saddled with a terrible relic. So you have to make sure that the first person you put that relic onto, you have to put that onto somebody first before you can then, his can then kind of trigger and then give you access to kind of an additional relic. So I've made sure that we're not cheating, because I've taken a command entourage to make sure that I get an additional relic on top of that, to make sure that I can then get access to give his spell in the bottle and then pass off the kind of not so great artifact, the book artifact, onto somebody else. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So he's got spell in a bottle, and as said, that spell in the bottle will be carrying a purple son of Tzeentch. Not Tzeentch, sorry, Shaiish, sorry. So yeah, that'll be hopefully doing some work for me today. We've then got an Etheric Navigator. He's quite a nice model. He's got this ability where you pick a unit within 36 inches in your hero phase. If it can fly, you roll a dice on a 3 to 5, it halves its move. On a 6, it does that, and then also gives you D3 mortal wounds as well. So it can be really nice at being able to control those fast moving flying monsters and things like that. Some lists I've seen go double on that. So if you can roll the 2, 3 ups, then you're halving it and then halving it again. It just means that big scary monster just cannot get to you. So we're only running one of him today, and he's not got anything on him, it's just himself. We've then got an Arcanaut Admiral. He got a nice glow up with the new kind of updated War Scroll and White Dwarf. So the ammunition I'm going to be picking for him, because he gets to pick one ammunition pre-game, the one I'm going to be taking, probably no surprise to you, is the improved rend by 1 for a unit wholly within 12 of him. Doesn't work on the Sky Vessels, but he can just, as long as he picks another unit, so it will hopefully be working for my Arcos today, just to get a wee bit of additional output for them. You do have to roll that 2 up though, which is proven difficult in my other 2 practice games. Yeah, I think once I forgot to use it, and the other time I rolled a 1. So yeah, happy days. But yeah, he's also going to be taking the Arcane Tome, because I've got access to the additional artifact, which makes him a caster. I'm just going to give him Flaming Weapons to get his hammer up to damage, I think it goes up to damage 3 or 4. So yeah, that'll be alright. We've then got an Engine Master with Dirigible Suit, and quite a costly hero this. He's 180 points, right? But really, I wanted to try and fit in 10 Thunders to this list. I couldn't quite make it when you put in the Purple Sun.
Have you got the Mega Garden killing gun, or has he got something else?
He's got the Dirigible Suit. So he's got the 3 weapon
the
profiles.
One where you keep rolling the dice till the thing's dead.
To the thing's dead? Well, I don't know if that happened. Oh, that's Leigh.
I don't know if that's the gun you've got.
It's
what one of my son always uses.
You're putting. Is that an artifact gun? Yeah. No, he does not have that. No, he's just got his normal profile, which is he's got 1 shot with a cannon, 1 shot with his Gaze of Grungni, and 6 shots with his Dirigible Suit weapon barrier, 1 damage each. So because I've given him the Barak Zulfin artifact, which is called the Staff of Ocular Optimization, I can pick one of his missile weapons and give it +1 to hit. So I'm going to put it on probably the 6-shot weapon, just because you get more output for that, so that's fine. And yeah, he can hitch lifts, which is nice, so he just hitches a lift on the Sky Vessel. He can't hitch a lift when you do your hero phase, hitch a lift, because it does say in the movement phase, instead of moving you can do the thing. But he can hitch a lift off of the, what do you call it, the gun holder, if need be, which is quite cool. And yeah, he also will heal a Sky Vessel flat 3 every turn, and the Sky Vessel, the Ironclad will heal 1 by itself as well. So you can get 4 wounds back a turn, which is quite nice. It keeps your Ironclad ticking, which is good. So yeah, that's all my heroes there. We then move on to the main body of the list. I've decided to take, for my very first time, Gotrek. We have Gotrek today. The angry little hairy man is ready to go. Now, I know that the list that's kind of going about just now did very well at LGT is the double clad build, which I do think is a very, very strong build. You go double clad in Zulfin, you can get the 2 Endrin works on them, and points for points, the Ironclad is the killiest thing in the book. So I was kind of thinking in my head, it's like, well, I don't have another Ironclad yet. What's something that's around the same cost as an Ironclad? It's Gotrek. So we're going to take him today. And yeah, we've got him in Bounty Hunters, because you can't take him in Bounty Hunters because he's not a leader. He's just a hero, but he just counts as like other unit. So he'll go in there, and that means against your galley bets you can get additional damage, which is fantastic. We've also got a Grunstock Gun Hauler. It's also in Bounty Hunters. We've got a Sky Cannon. It's got the engine works, the Zonbar Core, Det Settler Star Spar Torpedo, is it? Yep, Spar Torpedo, which means that once per game when it first makes a charge, you roll a dice on a 2 up, it causes d6 mortal wounds. So it can maybe give you a wee splash of mortals, which is nice to finish something off potentially. And yeah, also in bounty hunters because you need to put a second unit in. Okay. For my battle line, we just nice and straightforward 3 tens of Arcos. They're also all in Expert Conquerors, just to give them that wee bit of extra threat on objectives. They're not particularly amazing, but they're just cheap battle line options that I've got. And you know, actually, you could potentially suit them up to get them to do some decent shooting work as well, which is fine. And then last but not least, we've got for the behemoths, we've got an ironclad. It's effectively called Lucy, thanks to the lovely freehand whale that JP painted onto the side. That's Lucy the whale. So yeah, I can't take credit for this army at all in terms of painting. JP did all that for me, so thank you very much to him. That's JP Gannis. He'll get a
you'll be sending them back to get the bases.
Yeah, no. This is classic DJ bases. It's all the crackle paint that GW does. You know how I did this one, Leigh? I mixed.
Look at my face.
I was going to say, when I did this one, I mixed 2 different colours together to get the different crackle. See, cool. So I'm never running out of those paints. But thanks to him, he'll get a wee shout out at the end as well because he is a patron. But yeah, he's painted all this for me, so thank you very much. I think he's done a great job, especially that ironclad. I love it. And yeah, endless spells. We already kind of spoke about it a few times. We've got a purple sun, purely because I can put it in a spell in the bottle. You auto cast it, can't be unbound, and it's going to give all my shooting an extra pip of rend within 6 inches. Also might just take off some small heroes, and it might just do d6 plus 6 mortal wounds to big monsters as well. If I roll them ones. Yeah. It's a bit scary in this matchup though, because he does have a big bird that could just take over the spell. Also, it is completely wild when I cast it because it's technically not cast, and so therefore it's not bound to a caster. So as soon as I put it out, I kind of need to get away from it quick sharp because you could then move it towards me and start to do some really nasty things to me as well. So, which we have seen in the past. So that's us. And yeah, in terms of battalions, we've got Expert Conquerors on the Arcos, we've said. We've got Bounty Hunters on Gotrek and Grunstock, as we said, and we took a command on Entourage so we can get access to the additional relic. That is 1970 points on the nose, 10 drops, and yeah, that's us. Cool. Any questions, Leigh?
No.
No? Fantastic. Great. Let's go on to your list. And we are seeing quite a bit of love. So thank you, Riyadh. That's Tabletop Minis. In the chat, he's saying, let's go Tzeentch. And he says, I really hope Leigh is running a gaunt and makes Gotrek just leave the table. Unfortunately, Leigh's not running a gaunt summoner.
How will a gaunt summoner survive an attack from Gotrek?
It could happen. It could happen. If you maybe if you roll better on your destiny dice, Leigh, maybe it could have happened.
He doesn't get a save. He doesn't get a save.
Doesn't even get a save.
You can't even use destiny.
Come on, you can get save stacking and stuff like that. Come on. Anyway, no, but no gaunt today. So what have we taken for your list today?
Right. Okay. First, get the excuses in. The choices in this list are basically down to what I've got painted. So I probably wouldn't start a unit of 10 pinks, or maybe have another unit of 10 Zangor.
Okay.
Apologise for the 10 Zangor here. I've got a unit of 30 at home, so I haven't had time yet to re-arm everybody for the new book.
Yeah.
So they've all got paired blades,
Perfect.
even if they look like they don't.
No, that's fine.
I
we'll
also
have a bit of proxy on the channel, don't worry. It's all
just
good.
realised a quick tip for everybody:
Mhm.
do not write your lists at 12:30 at night, 2 minutes before they need to be.
Is it already wrong?
Yeah, it should be a warlord, not a command entourage.
That's fine. That's easily fixable. That's all good.
I was umming and ahhing for ages about expert conquerors and
Yeah.
things, and then I thought, I'll
Yeah,
just put them in a battle
because
ring.
you only need the 2 units for battle
Yeah.
rings, don't you? So that's fine. We'll sort that. We'll say the screamers are in the warlord, shall we?
A little tip there. Don't write your lists at
Don't do
12:30
it.
at
No,
night. So really, I was waiting on Nathan writing my list for me, but he failed me. So.
He failed me. Yeah, but he had because he hadn't asked Darren yet, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
To be honest, there's a lot of elements in this list which are in Nathan's list.
Yeah.
So I'm host Arcana.
Yep.
Purely so I can get a cheap battle line in the screamers.
Nice. I like
Nothing
it.
else really.
Purely for that. That's the only reason.
I do fancy the old screamer list. I do have like 15
Yeah,
of them.
Definitely. Oh, you need
one
to
day.
You need to bump those numbers up, Leigh. Those are rookie
So,
numbers.
so from Shimon,
Come on.
gone for the Master of Destiny for my grand strategy.
Terrible grand
Which
strat.
seemed to be the most
Terrible.
perfect, the most broken grand strategy in the world.
Terrible.
Until you roll 5 1s, a 2, 2 3s, and a 6 for your Destiny dice.
Correct. So now you're having to spend how many Destiny dice in order to get that grand strat?
At the minute, 4.
4, a 6 and 3 ones, yeah.
So
So this is what I was worried about, Leigh. I was worried about how it's going to penalise you, and if you roll
I'll
terrible,
let
then
JP
you
work out the
might
odds
not
on
get
that roll.
Somebody with a much more brain power than I can work that out. Yeah,
So
so
it's the same
cool.
roll as it's the same odds as 9 6s to be.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So Master of Destiny, yep.
Then I've taken Inspires my tribe I don't get, wasn't expecting to anyway. For my general, I've got the Ogroid Formatage with Arcane Sacrifice for the extra range on his
Yeah,
spells.
that's really nice, yeah.
Given an Arcane Tome, so he gets 2 spells. Gone for Arcane Suggestion, which is the new broken spell that is cast on 8.
Correct, yes.
It's
So,
cast on 8,
yeah, this is
so
the
it's
one where
not easy.
you can reduce save by 1, you can make them not receive command abilities, and you can make them -1 to hit and wound.
Yes.
Or, sorry, not and, it's ors, but...
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was and.
No, it would not. That would be so broken if it was and.
As
Cool.
part for my extra enhancement for the Warlord now,
Yes.
I've taken Shield of Fate.
Yes, because you've got a extra spell over in all of your casters, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, mainly just to double up because the wizards don't live very long.
Yes.
Shield of Fate is so good.
Yeah, redundancy is good, yeah.
Next up we've got Kairos.
Mhm.
Partly because I don't have a lot of change model that really should be acceptable on the channel.
I mean, to be fair, I used to run the double-headed Kairos model as a Lord of Change. I think it's the cooler of the 2 models, but I don't think anyone would.
But I do like the regenerate death.
Yeah, that's the main reason I
and
was like,
free casts.
Yes.
And my Lord of Change model, which is the old resin one that I made on a plinth to stay at the right height, is the worst spellcaster in the history of
He is
Tzeentch kind.
notorious.
He generally cannot cast a single spell a game.
Which is hilarious.
I've taken the Flux Master.
Yep.
Um,
Great pick.
I would prefer to summon him in rather than pay the 170 points.
Yes.
He's worth 170 points, but he's just far too squishy.
Mhm. Yeah.
I've gone for Ghost Mist.
Interesting.
Which is really good for keeping those little heroes alive if you've got a lot of terrain on the board. I was discussing before with GA that a lot of boards like this, beautiful boards, but none of them work for Ghost Mist.
Yes, because it's as you were saying, it's the Wildwoods kind of rule, so you have to make sure that you've got that 3-inch line from kind of it's crossing over the whole thing.
So even if you're standing in the middle of one of these craters, you've only got it that way. You can't do it that way.
But there are some tournaments where, I mean...
You can't stand behind it.
Yeah, of course, but I suppose, but in this matchup, it's like, I can hit you from anywhere. But at Broken Realms, when at Matt's list, there was some big chunky pieces of scenery, so I mean...
that's when it gets
you could
disgusting.
see that.
I just have my whole army. It's like the Slaves of Dynasty and Prince?
God, yeah.
I'm just going to have my whole army in this massive piece of terrain, and you cannot see me.
Yeah, so just a nice happy medium would be good, nothing.
But it's useful for stuff like bow snakes and sentinels
absolutely.
now they can't do out of line of sight shooting and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So he's got that anyway. Giving him Bolt of Tzeentch. Again, he's got 2 spells. He's probably never going to use them. He's only going to use his War Scroll ones, but he gets the spells. And then I've gone for a Magistron Foot rather than Disc. Again, that's due to models and points.
Yeah, we'll say just 25.
Yeah, I mean, he dies so easily, so you might as well.
Yeah.
He's bonded to the Kronspine, so there is the issue that you might have that if you kill him, the Kronspine goes wild.
Goes wild. Which again, and we were discussing this as well. It's like I don't know if I want the Kronspine to go wild because he just gets better.
Which is why I was umming and ahhing about bonding him to the general.
Yeah.
And then giving you that dilemma of killing my general, plus the general gets the bigger range for doing stuff.
Yeah.
So again, that's a 12 at night decision. I probably should have done it on the general. Or it just needs play to really understand which way it works.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I think the general is better.
You think on the Thaumateurs,
yeah. Yeah. For the way I want to play it, I don't want to play it the broken way where I kill my model.
Yes.
I kill my 120 point model just to make him wild. So that basically makes him 520 points.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, we know. I think we know he's not. It's not going to be the case where there's that broken combo. If he can charge, do your own endless spell and then eat it, but not eat it, and go up a level.
Well, he can do that anyway. He's always been able to do that.
How so?
It's just now it's whether that goes or not.
Yes, yeah, that's the thing.
That's
yeah.
irrelevant,
yeah, yeah.
really. It's just you want him to eat the spell.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But he's always been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing new. So he's got Shield of Fate, trying to double up on Shield of Fate, and
Good,
again
good
Ghost
stuff.
Mist.
Yes.
Again, trying to double up on that for the games that it matters.
Yeah, yeah.
Try not to do too much tailoring.
Yeah, because which of these casters know the entire lore? So I know that Kairos knows
Just
the entire lore
Kairos.
of Change. These boys don't know the entire lore of Fate. And okay, perfect. No worries.
It's a bit of an issue. I mean, I know you were picking up Blue Scribes. He goes in every list, and he's the first thing that gets cut.
Yeah, because he's 160 points
For one spell.
and again he's so squishy as well. Yeah,
one
yeah,
spell.
no, absolutely. Cool.
I mean, in a game where there's so many auto unbinds, like this army auto unbinds,
Yeah.
2+ is great. I've toyed with the idea of Cult Demagogue for ages because when I roll like this with my Destiny dice,
You want those double ones, yeah, or
well, not
double
double ones,
twos.
you want
and
double
stuff like that.
twos.
Yeah, yeah.
But, it's the auto casts are great, but if something's never within 18 inches of you, you get one spell through the portal and that's
true.
it.
That's true.
So it's
Yeah, yeah.
It's yeah, it's great if someone's stupid enough to come near you. But then I've got Temping Horrors. Again, probably better summoning rather than actually being on the table.
Got you.
But they do what they do what I always do. They are still one of the best units in the game.
How many points to summon them?
20.
20 for the pinks. Cool.
So it's probably 2 rounds of magic.
Yeah.
But if you're up against, say, Lumineth, you get them off straight away.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the thing is we always think about like, well, what if you're up against other magic dons? It was like they're casting all their spells, you still get your fate points. So yeah, that's good. Cool.
Tenzangor, really good, I think, with the double hand weapons, freeze and freeze. Toyed with the idea with the Fate Master to make it freeze and 2, so 2s and 2s with all that attack. 50 free attacks.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it was 50 free attacks.
Oh, 53. Oh yeah, because the champ gets one and the 2
Yeah.
mutants get one each as well. Yep, cool.
On the charge.
Poof.
Again, it's the beaks are only hitting on 4s, but rather than the swords hitting on 3s. But
Yeah, I think they'll do work. Yeah,
But also
100%.
the cheapest points per wound
Yes.
in the book.
Yeah.
Which is always an issue. always a
Because
thing.
still 2 wins a piece on all those boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Love it. Cool.
Then, so it's less than 9 points a wound, something like that. Then, obviously, horrors.
I was going to say the pinks. Those guys are the.
I meant
best.
stuff that does stuff.
I mean, well, yeah.
And then 3 screamers because I ran out of points.
Cheap battle line. Yep.
And then the bad boy.
And then the thing that everyone's taken, the hotness, Chron.
I mean, I can't wait for him to go because then that gives you 400 points to actually put into your army and do stuff. Things like, I'm really fancying the idea of Zangor Enlightened on foot. Unit 6, it's only 190 points, 30 attacks.
I really like them.
I
Yeah.
just don't like the 4+ to hit. That's the
Yeah,
annoying thing
forced.
about
It's
them.
so weird that forced to hit on those boys. They should be at least 3s. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a shame.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you got the rubbish ones hit on 3s.
Mental.
The big ones,
Yeah.
the big chunky elite ones hit on 4s. But anyway,
Go figure.
Games
Yeah.
Workshop.
Cool.
And then 3 endless spells. So we've got cogs,
Yep.
as you'd expect, sigils on the board,
Yep.
and umbral spell portal.
Perfect. And then, as we said, there's a slight amendment to the list then. So we do still have Battle Reg, but we have a Warlord
But you
battalion.
will have to remind me when
No,
I'm allowed to
don't
take
you
that
rush.
because
I'm
I can never remember.
Definitely not reminding him when he can get No, but it's the tradition. Whoever takes if you take Warlord, you never remember your extra CP.
No, it's not remembering I have it. It's remember
Yeah,
when
it's
you
the
get
start.
it.
It's just when you receive your start of turn, I believe.
What is it? Strategist.
I think. You can have a look for me.
When you receive command points at the start of your hero phase.
Your hero phase.
See, that's the bit that people play
Yeah.
wrong. They just take it at the start of the battle.
Yeah,
round.
true. That's true.
Your hero phase.
Yep. Good. So I'm not going to lie, Leigh. I'm kind of hoping that Gotrek and the Kronspine just end up fighting each other for 2 turns, and then everything else does stuff. But yeah, nice list. And I know you have said that it's kind of been limited by stuff that you have painted and kind of ready to go. But I still think there's some really good options in there. Pinks are good, Kronspine's good, Kairos is good, Zangors are good, and we know the little heroes are good as well. And the Screamers are purely just your cheap stuff. And you have said that maybe if you do get more of them, you might think of putting bigger units of Screamers out for your host Arcanum. Yeah. Now,
And if John Bayliss is around, you might recognise, although you probably can't get a close-up of the Magister
let's see.
lead model.
Oh my god,
It's probably as old as me
I
and
wonder
John.
if I can actually put it close to the camera. Don't know if that'll work. Lead Magister. Am I going to get poisoned from touching this?
Probably.
Fantastic. Oh, that'd be actually nice here under the dice cam. Oh well, we need to wait when we're actually in the game. But yeah, love it. You got to love you and John, and you're definitely leading the way for vintage models, I would say. So no, he'll love that. So if you're watching John, give us a like for that. So yeah, that's us. As I say, slight amendment to the list, but everything else is the same. 1985. It's a 4-drop. Oh no, sorry, actually would be a 5-drop then as a warlord plus battle reg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But doesn't matter for this game because you well outdropped me.
Maybe that's why I did it.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe.
See, yeah, always
Maybe.
thinking. Yeah, it wasn't just in a kind of not in a fugue state at 12:30 at night. So Liam T is asking. Lee was up late last night watching the Disciples of Tzeentch video for tips. Well, clearly he wasn't listening because I told you not to take Master of what is it called
Master
again?
of Destiny.
Master of Destiny. I told you not to take it, Lee. So I said it was rubbish. But no, Lee was up quite late last night, but he was keeping me Nathan right, so that was the good thing about that. Riath
Even
said,
I have never rolled that bad for Destiny.
that was pretty horrendous. So let's hope that that's your only kind of bad roll. That's a lot of ones. Riath was referring to the God Summoner's ability that can affect an enemy hero that targets him. Absolutely. But we have also said that he needs to survive that in order for it to happen. So quite a very niche thing. So yeah, but it would be hilarious if it happened to Gotrek. It would be absolutely hilarious, and it would make for good TV as well, I think, for folk. So shall we talk about the mission that we're playing for today? So we are playing the Nidus Paths. This is the one where if you manage to get to your to the corners, you can then teleport to the opposite corner, can't you? And it's the end of the movement phase, so you can use your movement to get to the corner, and then you can. And I think is it within 6? Is it within 6 or wholly within 6? Right. So wholly within 6. So it's quite a tightly little window. So I mean, wholly within 6 is like.
I'll look it up.
It's like that. No, I think you're right. But yeah, it's a tight window, but can be quite decent for some movement shenanigans. So while Lee's checking that, I'll just kind of go over the objectives. So we've got 4 objectives, so it's quite a nice mission. We've got just the 4 objectives kind of in each of the middle of the table quarters. It is wholly within 6. Wholly within 6, perfect. Of the corners. And then our deployment zones are kind of strange. They're kind of both corner deploys, So as you can see, folks, I'm in this corner over here. We've got Lucy, the Ironclad. We've got the gun hauler. I've got my Endrin master dirigible suit behind. We've got 10 Arco and some garrisonable scenery here. And we've got 10 Arco on a nice little bit of kind of cover here as well. We've got Gotrek. You can probably barely make him out. He's right here. Okay, basically as far forward as I could put him.
Incognito.
He is also.
He's just camouflage.
He does.
Crater.
He does kind of look like his little tuft of lichen, I have to say. But yeah, so I put him as far forward as I can. He's also next to some arcane there, so I could potentially heroic willpower him to get him pluses to unbind or dispel. And then we've got Lee's army over here. So talk us through what you've got, Lee. So you've got
Crossbind here. So I'm going hanging around the back just in case you want to come through. I know you probably won't, but you never know.
Could happen.
Kairos.
10
pinks, screamers, sigil, and then the heroes in the garrison.
Hero cast.
I have to get as much cover. I have to get as much pluses to my armor save as possible for the incoming shooting.
So garrison would be nice for you because it's -1 to hit you, +1 to your save.
I mean, -1 I can get just for being in the pinks, so that's not an issue. It's the save.
No, that's
but it does make the issue with the purple sun.
Yes, because you've got a lovely. Because all I need to do is just touch into that terrain and it triggers for everything. So, but I won't roll ones. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Now a couple of things to mention. So we've got in terms of the scenery. So you can see already there's quite a few pieces around the board. We've already predetermined them. So the ones that really matter, we'll say. So we've got a piece of mystical in each corner, which is quite nice. So in both of our deployment zones, we both have access to a 6-up ward, which is kind of nice.
They're impassable.
And they are impassable. Correct. We've then got the 2 garrisonable pieces of scenery here and here, which we've already kind of talked about. They're both sinister, so they will matter potentially for some bravery shenanigans, maybe. We've got a couple of pieces of arcane. We've got this big crater here is arcane, and the little walls over here is arcane. We've got a mystical crater in the middle here. We've also got a couple of damned pieces, but I don't think anyone ever uses the damned rules. Maybe if you remember, you might stick it on some pinks or some Zangor, maybe.
There are some units.
Yeah.
It is good for pinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you actually get extra shots when you take them all wounds, so you go down to the blues.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But
And then this one here is sinister, so if you're wholly within, so even if you just touch it, so it's kind of...
do you have to be wholly within the terrain?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The
Well, the thing is that just the unit has to be wholly on terrain. We can double check
I
that
think
as
it's
well.
just within an inch of the terrain. is it not?
Usually, I remember sinister just not really working for anything, but
Pretty sure
we can
it's
double check that as well. But yeah, that's us. As I say, 4 objective mission. There's no other special kind of scoring shenanigans in this mission other than you've got the little teleporty corners, and that is pretty much it.
Just
Yeah.
auto cast them anyway.
Yes. Cool. We'll double check.
It might be on there.
And the only other thing really to mention for yourself, Leigh,
Wholly within 1 inch of any terrain.
wholly within, so that as long as the unit is wholly within an inch of
So
the
you're
scenery.
wholly within that inch, but it's relevant because you're just inspiring present them anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm actually not wholly within an inch anyway, so it's fine, because this guy's out, I'm wholly within an inch.
You know, 25 mil dice.
Well, he's just not getting cover then. There we go. Shenanigans are started already. Yeah, the only thing I want to double check with yourself is you've already done your arcane armies allegiance abilities. You have brought out the sigil of Tzeentch, and that is where it's going, correct?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. So just to double check that everyone can see that on the top down, it is right here, and it is kind of in danger close range of these arco. Oh dear! So you might get a wee spawn in there. Could be interesting. But yeah, so that's pretty much us.
And the first rule query we've got is: do you get a fate point for auto casting
Yes.
that?
So the first thing was, so because it just says in the book that every time that, so what it says, as you say, it says 2 things technically, because it says,
Contradict each other.
it says casting roll is successful, you get a fate point. Then in the designer commentary, it just says when an enemy wizard casts a spell,
Your wizard or an enemy wizard
Your wizard
successfully
casts a
casts a spell.
So casting and a casting roll are both different things.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can cast spells without rolling. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, so we just don't know whether, and this is an auto cast thing. This has been cast without rolling,
No
so we
roll.
don't know if we get the fate points here. Now I'm just going to make, because it's my channel, I can do whatever I want. I'm just making it that you do not get the fate point for that, just purely because I just don't think that's how it's supposed to be. And that's just for me, because I think I'm just in my head, I'm keeping it as like, this is pre-game stuff that's not happening actually within the game kind of a thing. So I'm just keeping it as no.
So
But
there is the thing where I could have held that back to my gone first, and because I'm within 27, so I could cast that and then get the fate point in my turn rather than putting it out.
rather than putting it out. But you probably
But
would. 'Cause
then,
won't
if I
be-
did it that way, you could dispel it.
Correct, yeah. Which, I mean, I have maybe some chance to do, but...
No, I mean, you can't dispel that around one
No,
this
exactly.
way, but if I
But
cast
the other way,
it,
I have some chance, but you've got some pretty strong casters as well, and you've got access to Destiny Dice.
If I was going to go second, as we'll get on to why I'm going first in a minute, there is the option that I wait for you to put your cloud down, then put the sigil down, then it affects everybody inside.
Correct, yeah. No, 100%, yeah.
But
That would be
because
good.
of why I'm having to go first.
Yes. So let's discuss that, let's talk about that. Why did you feel that you had to take first turn?
2 reasons.
Yep.
One is these.
Destiny Dice
I
really
can't use
were
any
terrible.
of them for saves.
So let's just go around that again. 1 6, 5 1s, a 2 and 2 3s.
Yeah.
So just
And the way Destiny Dice work for saves
Yeah.
is you get the rend modifier, but you don't get the pluses. So I wouldn't
Correct.
get cover, I wouldn't get
you wouldn't, so you
all that
can't use
defense.
those 3s what you're saying against
I can't
a
use
red
3,
one.
so I have
Yeah.
nothing with an armor save of 3+.
Okay. So that's kind of pushed you towards that. Now the danger that kind of comes from that
There's
is
a second reason as well.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll touch on that then. Go for
The
it.
way this building is 9 inches away from that terrain
Let's bring you to the top down then, so we can have a look. See. Yeah.
meant I couldn't put a unit across there,
Yes.
which means you can get Purple Sun in there, blast them all off.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
At the
'cause-
minute, that's the only way you can get Purple Sun in.
Yes.
If I could block that off,
Yeah.
I could maybe live with the Destiny Dice.
Mhm.
Then you can't blast them off. Okay, you can shoot them off, yeah. But
Yes.
you're going to do that anyway. So
Exactly. Because there is a really, there, as you say, there's a sweet spot where sun just goes right in there and just affects everything in there. which would be fantastic.
25mm bases, I would have been alright, but not 32.
Yeah, yeah. No, cool. So that's your 2 reasons why you're going first. Now, what that means for me is that that I do have the chance of getting a double. And historically, you do not want to get a doubled versus KO because of the output that they have. Taking 2 turns of that with no answer back can be quite dicey. But you still have to.
I lose a magic phase as well.
Yeah, true. But you still have to win a priority though. So you will win ties. So you could just keep priority, and it's not too much of a big deal. That's the plan. Just do not lose a priority. So yeah, that's us. I think I've touched on everything. Leigh, is that right? The one thing I just want to double check is yes, even though I'm ruling that you don't get the fate point here, because I still think it's right. But for any time you cast something, I think you just get it. I think that's.
Well, I've got nothing in this list which doesn't
roll. That's fine. Does that still count as a? Does your destiny dice still count as a roll?
Yes, it replaces a casting roll.
Perfect. So yeah.
Some people have said it doesn't, but it does say casting roll.
Cool,
the interesting thing is, again, with these, you don't get the pluses from Beacon of Sorcery.
Yeah, that was the other thing that it was good. When you came in, you were like, one thing you didn't touch on last night is. You don't get any modifiers to.
Don't get any good
destiny
modifiers.
dice.
You get bad modifiers. You don't get good modifiers.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, kind of keeps you a wee bit more honest. But I mean, you've got quite powerful casting with the big birds anyway. So with the making
issue
of
is the
range.
You don't need to come anywhere near me for the range.
Yep.
So.
It's all good.
So no reason why I'm not too bothered about going first because you don't actually have to come within 18 inches of me. So I mean, why would you?
That's true. Absolutely.
So
cool.
I'm not actually going to lose any spells.
That's very, very true. So without further ado, then shall we go into turn 1? So I've already given us our start of turn CPs. I'll start with 3. You'll start with 2. And yeah, take it away, mate. Go for it.
So we'll try for a fate point on the horrors.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 cross.
3 up. No,
good start.
No worries.
I think I needed that one. Okay, no, I'm going to need to do that with the horrors then. Right, so nobody's in range of the ornate totem, unsurprisingly. So that's that one done.
Which could be quite nice. Could be quite decent.
So heroic action will be a command point on the general. Doesn't really matter numbers. Probably going to use it. No. Yeah.
Do you wish to take your warlord extra CP? See, I've been a good host and I've reminded you.
Nah,
cool. I'm just going to heroic willpower on Gotrek because he's next to Arcane, so he can potentially try and stop something.
So you shouldn't have done that yet.
Not yet.
Because now you've decided my battle tactic.
Oh, have I? Alright, well I might not do that then. Well, I might not do that then, that's fine. You're right,
so one of my battle tactics is to cast 3 spells.
To cast 3. So
are
you saying you wouldn't pick that then?
I'm not going to pick that now because you've got somebody in range who can unbind me and you've got +1 on that.
Well, that's fine. But no, that's fine. I've not done it because you're right. You would trigger before me, so that's fine. Because technically, if I triggered here, then you can't pick a battle tactic. So is that what we're saying?
No, because it's still start. Wait till your opponent does all their start of hero phase.
That's very, very true.
I would have done against the odds anyway.
Against the odds, yeah. That's just pretty much everyone's auto turn 1 pick.
Yeah, I'll just stick them on there.
Perfect. So against the odds on the Zangor. Yeah, cool. Isla heroic willpower. Happy days, right? And let's get on to the longest phase in the world for Tzeentch. Or the best phase. Best phase in the world. Yeah, you've got some other people, they're pouring one out for your Destiny dice on your Riathas, them Destiny dice, those double Ds, not very good.
Destiny dice is so bad, I'm going to...
Oh dear.
Just Gotrack's going to stop Kairos casting cogs. No, that's the problem. I was thinking I've also got the double free I could use to auto cast cogs, and then you would stop it. But...
I mean, just roll a single 6. That's all you need to do on 2 days.
So Kairos to try cogs.
Cogs!
Okay. On a 9.
So it's on a 9. I think this is probably the spell one stop, right? We don't want any rerolls of any kind. So let's try it. So I need to rock and natural 9 because of the +1. Cool. Let's do it. Come on, Gotrek! Start being OP. Oh, I saw the 4 and got excited. But no, okay. So that goes off.
So whole you just have to be within 12, don't you? You have to be whole within or anything like that these days. You just have to be within 6 to switch it.
I think it is wholly within 6 it gets set up though.
Right, so I got a fate.
A fate point, yay! Yeah, so you keep track. I mean, I could keep track here if you wish as well. I was keeping track of Nathan's blood tithe points, which was fun. I'll just put it down here. FPs. So you're at 1.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'll keep that up so that I can continue to do so.
So you've used your one and only unbind.
Pretty much. Nothing else is going to be within range, is it? Unbind range 30 inches. Like 2 guys in the boat. Yeah, they're miles away. Nope. So carry on.
So we'll try a spell portal from the Magister.
Spell portal.
Cast on a 5/6 with Kairos.
Yep. Spell portal on your 6.
It's a 5.
What?
So when you charge your Cron Spine, it's like Cron Spine can eat just one of them.
That's pretty cool. Not bad. Umbral spell portal. Just, I mean, Tzeentch has never really left home without it, have they?
Yeah. It's more for the Flux Master doing his thing.
Let's go to the top down then. Let's see if we're going to be plonking this.
So we're saying that. Do I want to just kill them? Or do I just want to... The dilemma now is, do I just want to kill Arcanauts or do I want to chip a wound off Gotrek?
Ha! I think you're actually going to be chipping anything off a Gotrek.
Probably not. But I also could use it as a placeholder, couldn't I? So trick with this is it only has to be 18 with the caster, so it can be they don't have to be 18 apart.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you want to bring your ironclad in there. So I'll stick that there. It doesn't really stop you, but
If you're thinking about screening out the clad.
they're going to move. So they're going to move 6. So they're going to be there. 7.5. What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell?
So
Cool. So that's down.
9 dice, is it? On a page? It's 9 dice, isn't it? Not 6.
So what are we casting now, sorry?
There's the blue fire.
Blue fire.
Yeah, 9 dice. So Magister's done 1.
He's on one.
Sorry.
Still needs to roll to cast, right?
Flux Master. Yes.
It's like, why are you picking all them dice? You not cast a spell yet.
No, I haven't.
So what?
Yeah, that's right, because the Magister needs to cast his second spell, which will be Shield of Fate.
And now, so the Magus is not a 2 caster. He's using his ability. Is that what you're saying? Right.
Oh
so,
yeah, you always use his ability.
So if he rolls a double, he just dies.
Yes.
You ready to see the double? I'm ready to see the double.
Second battle round on Friday.
So his first cast was.
This is why it's like, yeah.
So his first cast was Spell Portal.
Yes.
And now he's going to cast Shield of Fate.
Yes.
Cool. Let's go for it. Doubles. Oh.
And a 9.
Goes off. Yeah, I can't stop it. Yep.
So,
Who's the shield going on?
Kairos.
I am so shocked. I am shocked and appalled.
Done a spell, so that's the Magister done.
Yep. I'll just keep bumping these boys up. Fate point up to 3.
Right, so Flux Master will try his. An 8, I think. That's a fail.
7.
So we'll try again.
How's he got a reroll?
Cox.
Of course.
Ah!
Out of the box. One's out of the
Yeah, I was
box.
gonna say.
He's a 6.
Right, well that buggers that whole plan up. See, Flux Master isn't that great.
Yeah, but if you'd have summoned him out, he would have done it.
If I had Destiny dice. If I had Destiny dice to cast.
That's very true.
Well, that well hand truly has buggered things up. Okay.
Okay. Not over yet. It's okay. You're alright. So that was his one and only cast, yeah? So now got Ogroid or Kairos.
Yeah. So I've got Shield of Fate off, so he's just gonna...
Decent.
Armoury is just gonna. What's his spell called? Bolt or something or other?
Couldn't tell you because I didn't put him in my go-to list for the thing last night, Leigh.
Oh, choking tendrils, that's it.
Ooh.
Oh, so he stabs himself. That was the other thing I used to do at the start of the phase. I think there was something else.
Oh, yeah, to extend the range of the spell. Yeah?
Yes.
Perfect.
There was something else I needed to start.
Yep, yep.
And
And that's his
I
command.
was going to spend my work day today actually just writing. I actually had to do work for a change.
What? Doing work at work? Right, so he stabbed himself. That gives him an
So-
extra 9-inch range.
Yeah. So
Um,
go into the Arcanauts.
yeah.
So it's casting a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
Goes
that's
off.
cast
So
on
that's the
10.
choking tendrils. What is its normal range? 18.
Yes.
So it's, yeah, well within range. Yeah, perfect. Cool. What does it do?
6 mortal wounds.
Wow.
And he heals his
One.
just taken.
Let's go for 1, 2, 3. Four. I need to keep this guy around, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this little boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6 uncles gone.
Will, with his arcane tome, try for arcane suggestion on those boys.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get used to this. Reroll that because of cogs.
That's a yippers.
And that's cast on a 9, so I will
Would you
say
like to
you
do?
can't do command abilities.
Sounds good. So the other one.
Bane. So that is another fate point. It's worth, I'm not going to get the 10.
You're up to 5 now.
Yeah, and then so Kairos will do Mystic Shield on himself.
Loves it.
And Arcane Bolt, I suppose. Arcane Bolt. Yep.
The arcane bolt. So that's another 2 hit points.
Yep. So I should be on 7.
Up to 7. Yep, that's correct.
Not 10.
Not 10. No.
Which was quite key.
Ah, because we could have got some blues out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, next time though.
There's anybody left. That's like everyone's saying, broken spell, Flux Master. It still needs an 8 to cast.
Doesn't it? So, yeah, Destiny
Oh,
dice.
same with Arcane Suggestion. Still an 8 to cast.
Yeah.
7 with the lot of change, Kairos, but it's still 7.
7 with a reroll as well. To fail that was unfortunate.
Just normal.
Just normal. Normal. Cool. So I think is that all of the hero phase done?
Yo.
That wasn't too bad. Right, perfect. So let's go to the top down for the movement phase then.
Or the trying to get rid of these rubbish Destiny dice face. Right, what am I going to do here? This is a load of rubbish. Right, so he's going to run anyway, the boy over here.
The Cron Spine running?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. That's alright. I see the dice box is coming in clutch for this game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, somebody at the door. Okay. Give me 2 wee seconds there. I'll let you keep moving your models. Make sure you're top chatting to the folk.
Please give me help. I'm going to use a Destiny dice to run those horrors 6 inches. Just to get rid of some of my ones. I can go there.
Gotta love an Amazon delivery driver when you put a note on your door that says "Do not knock, leave all parcels round the back." And just does it anyway. Massive troll.
Did we say that one was?
Mystical for that as well. Not bad.
Oh, pinks with mystical.
We have to say quick shuffle his ironclad forward. Oh, you cheeky monkeys. Liam T's also said now's the time to change all of the Destiny dice to sixes.
The other cunning thing to remember is the sigil affects your own bloody units.
Love it. Liam is. I don't know how you're going to take this, Leigh. Liam has also asked, serious question: is Leigh Northern Invasion Stew's dad? Is he not? Is he not?
6 years
Is he
older
not
than
yours?
him?
I was maybe going to even say that he might be your senior, but sorry, Stu.
No.
No, but in a way, you're everyone's dad. You're everyone's wizard, I would say. Everyone's kind of fatherly Gandalf.
I'm only 6 years older than him.
Okay, perfect.
Only.
What are we thinking?
So, I don't know what I'm doing. I had a plan.
That's very
I
apparent.
then failed the dice roll.
Very apparent, obs, but
With
yeah.
a reroll. Right, so. Also messed up that move. Yeah. Can't go back in time.
Can't change the past.
I was going to block off the purple sun and then I've gone forward for some unknown reason.
This is top table stuff here, Leigh.
Could do with some sleep. Well, the thing is, like, it was so fixated on blue horrors, wrap the building, save from purple sun. Games are good.
And they're now not.
No.
No.
To be honest, I've rolled 9 dice and I'll get a 5 up on them, so probably if I got the spell off.
That's true.
So no, they are going to run, but they're going to run backwards.
Perfect. Sounds good.
And then they'll go on to
Everyone see Leigh cheating, taking back moves?
Yeah.
Everyone see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to have that there for posterity when I lose.
That's the way you play the game.
He says, Liam said he thinks it's the ponytail that means that he thinks it's that's the thing.
6 on my moves.
God, I don't actually think of Stu ever having a ponytail as well, but he does have long
Yeah,
hair,
yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. For you, all you cool hip dudes with your man buns.
And then I'm gonna. I don't need to get rid of. So I've got rid of 1 destiny dice.
Okay. The pool is shrinking.
Because I can only replenish 1, so
That's true.
let's get rid of 2. So I'll run the Zargor. That's
Yep.
my dice. See, I've rolled my dice.
Yeah,
Right.
that's not bad.
It's yours.
He is using the green Northern Invasion dice, which are rolling better than red.
So these
the red
are
call to
moves
arms dice.
10.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Kairos is quite buffed, isn't he? Yeah. Mystic Shield and a 5-up shrug, right?
Yes.
Well, is it just less than 9 destiny dice? Is that right for the 5-up shrug?
You need 4. You need 4.
Mm.
So you get a 5 shrug and a spell ignore if you're higher.
Ah, okay. Not bad.
Then the screens will just go on to that objective. And that's end of movement phase. So the sigil.
Okay.
See if the sigil goes off.
Yep.
No, of course not.
Oh right, so yeah, I was thinking it was the opposite way. So the more destiny dice you have, the better. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 7 to 9.
It's an anti.
Yeah, 7 to 9 you've got a 5
It's
up.
the way you
and,
have to think about what you
yeah,
want
5
to
up
use
and a
them or
spell
not.
ignore. 4 to 6 you've got a 5 up, and then yeah, 1 to 3 you've got a 6. So that's pretty tasty. Yeah. Chances are you'll still have a decent amount of destiny dice. So is that movement phase?
Yeah.
Over. So we've kind of shuffled your wee castle about a wee bit, as you say. You've tried to block off the sun from that wee sweet spot into the garrison with all the heroes, and then the Kronspine has just ran all the way across the board to grab that. I was potentially thinking about making that what do you call it, proving ground, but I'm always in 2 minds of whether to use it now or use it at a kind of a more pivotal time. You were always going to get hold more anyway. So I just don't think it's worth it. I didn't think it was worth it to call it. So yeah. So movement done, no charges, no shooting, nothing of any kind, and that's you.
Yep.
Ooh,
Sorry to...
okay. So yeah, let's score that up, shall we? So we went for what did we go for again? Against the odds. The odds which you did with your Zangor, perfect. So that will get you a full 5 because you hold 1, 2 more, and you got your battle tactic. You're on 5 fate points as well. You didn't get any additional CP, and that's I think
7.
Yep, 7 fate points. Yeah.
So it's a 5.
Yeah, 5 victory points. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
5 victory points and 7 fate points. And yeah, so on to KO turn 1.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's go up to 4 shapies for me, and up to 3 shapies for you. Now, what to do? What to do? So battle tactics wise. Battle tactics wise, we do have obviously against the odds as well, which could just be an auto take just now. Oh wait, sorry, actually I owe you a battle shot.
Oh
for
yeah,
that. I owe you a battle shot because they lost 6. They roll 1. I think they are bravery 6 though, so just one more will run. Let me double check that. Sinister. But they're not wholly on it, so it's fine. So Arcos are they are bravery 6. So yeah, one more roll run. Sinister. That was not bad, was that? Sinister. They aren't all wholly on it. I told you that.
Within
It's
minus
not
one.
on. No, it's
Wait,
wholly within 1 of the whole.
Yeah.
Every model has to be wholly within 1, and I told you one guy's off it, so
Right, okay.
it's not.
It's just not the one you're pointing to. That's the one.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Sorry. So I'm gonna have to lose the old volley gun because otherwise I'll take them out of coherency. So that's fine. Could possibly get access to desecrate this turn then, because I'll auto run the 10. So this one's definitely touching into your terrain, right? And you're not contesting that with anything. So I think we'll just auto run the 10, stay outside of a redeploy for you, and just probably take. I think we'll take desecrate, mate. Yeah. So we'll go for that. For the battle tactique, for a heroic action, because this is still start, yeah?
Yeah.
Still start. So I think for heroic action, I will go for heroic. I'll do heroic wildfire to get rid of the cogs. This can't be unbound, correct? Cool. Let's go for let's try and get rid of cogs. Just to try and be annoying, I think, potentially. Yeah?
So you're doing this with what?
Go trick.
So it's heroic action.
Heroic action start, and then dispelling and end dispel start as well.
Turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Got to remember, unbind is one turn, dispel is the other.
Got you. So so I'm going to try and dispel. What do I need to roll here? What do I go for that? Is that a 6? I need a 7. He's got +1, so I just need to roll a 6. Don't think there's any point taking a CP. I've got 4, so let's just go for it. Yep. Get a shot of it. Cool. Which then opens up maybe for next turn, and your turn I could dispel your sigil. So we've got potential plays there. Then we will, I think.
Can I do mine?
You want to do yours?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to use a normal dispel.
Yep.
With Kairos to get rid of the portals.
Yep. Perfect. Yep. And that means you can. There's no chance that I could get rid of them, and you can't summon them in your turn. Perfect.
And
so that's still all start. Yep. Go for it.
I shall go for a command point.
Yep. Loves it. So the extra CP for the Disciples. And I think it's probably going to surprise nobody. I think I'm going to do the Zilfin I'm going to do the Zilfin hero phase move. I think I'm just going to fire Sun straight at you. I think that's what we're going to be doing. So, for those of you who don't know, Zilfin, once per game, you can pick a unit to do a fly high in the hero phase. So it's got some really good kind of interactions with things like spell in the bottom and stuff like that, and be able to get guys out as well. So
it's really handy about stopping that.
Yes.
If you've got a screen of pink horrors in front of a screen of blue horrors.
Yes, that's very true. Why have you not got that, Leigh? Why didn't you do that? So we'll just we'll pre-measure, because I do need to land. I need to land outside of 9 of you, and then that's basically where I stay for the hero phase. I'll then cast or not cast the Purple Sun spell in the bottle, which will come out. Now I reckon the sweet spot for me is just going to be if I can fit it into here or potentially back here. That's my plan. Okay, so let's measure this out. So we fly high. Ooh. And we'll then we better go to the top down here, guys. Perfect. So here we go. So we'll fly high. I'll get my handy 9-meter sticks. Here we go. So 9 from him is there. And then if I pre-measure, So sun comes out wholly within 9 and then moves another 9, right? So
8. Comes at 8, moves 8.
comes out 8, moves 8. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, yes.
Whether your base fits in that hole.
No worries. Yeah, that's very true. So 8 will be to there and then moves 8. Do you want to just check if it fits in the hole just now?
So that your model's bigger.
That's always the issue. It's always the issue is that the base is huge. The other thing is I do have, I think I've actually got a base that's the same size, but these end of spells have got slightly different bases, don't they? They're not exactly accurate. So we could do this. I personally don't think there's going to be an issue, but look, we'll have to double check. I think we'll have to double check.
So it's just the width is the issue, not really the length. 100. Yeah, I think you're gonna. Yeah, depends where the curve is.
Do you want to just chuck him in, or do you want me to? Do you want to put a dice where he is and then move? You better to do the back of the base or the side of the base, like that. Just because the sun has to go in.
Yeah, but you won't know where.
You
won't know where he is.
This is going to be huge. Sure, you could just.
Yeah, going like that.
This is great.
Like that.
Great television, folks. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, we just won't put him in because he's going to break some stuff.
I think he can just get in there.
So this
by
is where
about a millimetre.
this is where it pays to have another just a blank base. Yeah, for that probably. So that'll go in over there. Perfect. Yep. And yeah, we'll just make sure I'll do what I'm supposed to do and actually land the ironclad. Okay. And then do the move, then the move. I do still have some spells to do as well. So because I have one caster with an arcane tome, he's going to give the ironclad. He's going to try and do mystic shield as well. I think is the play here. So mystic shield.
Let you roll the dice.
What's that?
Let you roll dice to make you feel happy.
And then just oh yeah, turn one also on mine. So let's just not bother with that, shall we?
You can roll the dice if it makes you feel happy.
No. I loved it. He was giving me this look. He was just looking at me like.
I was actually thinking.
I was like,
do I just want to let you cast it because you're gonna bugger off anyway, and so.
I can give you fate points.
Exactly, it gives me a fate point. You're just gonna bugger off anyway.
I'll roll it. Goes off in an 11.
Oh,
okay. Well.
Just means you have to bugger off now.
Correct. And I think that is all now my hero stuff done. Yes. Oh, actually no. Correction. I'm going to roll for the Kronspine to see if he gets half to move. So it's on a 3. Oh, it's the big 6. So he takes D3 mortals and he's half move. So he takes 2 mortals. Okay, cool. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it just like I couldn't kill him, could it? I couldn't put him down a level because the 3 dice you roll them in and oh god, I'm about to walk in front of my
I lost the game at the last tournament because I couldn't roll over an 8.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Right, so I think we've done a decent hero phase. We've done the Zilfin move. We've popped Sun out. Now we need to roll for the Sun. So let's do it. Now this is going to be hilarious. So we'll start with Kairos first, I reckon. So on a 1 he takes 6 plus d6 mortals. Yep. No, okay, perfect. We'll then go for your Ogroid Thaumaturge, and on a 1 he just dies. Yep. Nope. Oh, getting close. We'll start going the guy on the disc, the Fluxmaster.
Yep.
Nope. And then we'll try your last hero, which is the Magister. Nope.
Just the one I wanted to die.
I know, right? So the Kronspine can go off its nut, and then we'll also go for the Horrors as well. Yeah. No, so not a single one. So that's not bad. And I wouldn't have been within an inch range of the Zangor as well. That's fine. But it is casting out that reduce your armor save by 1.
And it is in my line, so
That's
even
6.
when I get it in my turn.
Yeah, exactly. There's maybe limited
And
things
if you win
can
the
do with it.
priority, well, I suppose I'll have to just.
If I win priority, I would move it, correct? It's the player's turn who
I
moves
get
wild
chance,
spells.
Where you get
Sure, you get a chance to
spell it,
spell
and
it.
you get a chance to spell it.
Exactly. So I think so. That is the hero phase, I believe. We've picked the Desecrate, which is fine, which we can definitely still do. Yep, I get within 3, so that's fine. So yeah, cool. We're just moving on to the movement phase now.
Yep.
So for the movement phase, we're going to get out with the 10 Arco and the Admiral from this boat here. So let's get the 10 Arco. That's all the boys that died. So it's hilarious because they've FAQ'd it now for KO that you can
Just change the name.
you can disembark from the garrison.
Just make it a different name for the ability.
You can disembark from the garrison and move as well. So you disembark within 6, then you also move. Now I still have to stay outside of 3 of you, but it's just so cool. I just get to
just call it a different name. Do not get rid of all the core rules about garrisoning. Just call it a name.
I get to just run straight out with all my little dwarfy boys. So let's do that just now.
Not just like cause so much issue with other people trying to work out the garrison rules. Oh, but KO can do all this out of the garrison.
The good thing is you're not bitter about it at least. That's the important thing.
Just how hard. It's like you were saying yesterday in the chat about Arcane Tomes, like just come up with a different name for it. It's not hard.
It's really not hard. And I was genuinely shocked when they didn't just come up with something different. It's like, what? Arcane Tome again? That's not the right guy. Whoopsie doodles. These are the right guys. Yeah, so I couldn't really quite figure out why that was the case. But hey ho, G-dubs like to be different.
Oh, I certainly do.
Or the same, sorry, rather.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, make sure that I'm outside. Thank you very much. Keep me honest, Leigh, keep me honest. Outside. You got IIR. Yeah. I suppose they don't really need to all be. Yes, we'll still do that. Bleep bloop. A bleep bloop. Then the general, not the general, sorry, the admiral, but also he'll come on out as well. He might as well stick himself in the mythical funerary as well. Probably do the same for all the Arcos actually, because I don't need to be that close. I can shoot Kairos from where I am. You'll be happy to know that Kairos is getting the full brunt of the onslaught of the dwarfs. Cool. So that's everybody moved. We're all getting our little 6-up wards, which is nice. And it also means that we're auto getting desecrate as well, potentially. Cool. I don't think I want anybody else coming out of the boat. I think we're okay with where he is, and then I think the boat's just going to move so that he's within 12-inch range of Kairos, probably. Okay. Because that's the danger close. But he would also quite like to be outside of 9 of this sigil. Now that thing's half move, so it moves 6. Yeah. Oh, it would be really nice. But I suppose you still need to roll 4-ups, and it's only D3 mortals, right? D3 mortals on the guys inside. To turn them into
yeah. It's only really matters if the Arco is still involved, or Thunderers or whatever. Just unless in my phase it's different, but in your turn, it just matters if the Arco is on board. I don't think there's a world in which I can get outside of the 9-inch range of this, because ideally, and this is where I want to be to shoot Kairos. But I do want to stay outside of 18 of the big boy. So why did I not do Fine Star on Kairos?
Because that means...
Did I actually do a heroic action?
You did.
No, I didn't do a heroic action.
You did. You roll for CP and you got it?
Didn't roll. Oh, I did, yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Chat, come on guys. Back me up here. Whew.
Yes, there's a green glowy thing.
I'm going to keep this guy. Yes, exactly. Right, cool. So he's going to sit there.
I'm just wondering why the hell have I not done Finest Hours like for the last 3 days. I'm thinking like, remember, Finest Hour Kairos in Chase first.
He is well outside of 18 of the Cronspine, so we're both happy that he's unchargeable. Well, I say happy. We both agree that he's unchargeable from the Cronspine.
Depends, doesn't it?
Not how do you say yes, Leigh. Don't know how to say yes.
It depends.
Depends. I'm not going to kill your Magister. You're not going to get one in charge.
I might.
I might just do it. Damn it. Yes, that's very true. That is very, very true. It's very doable. I suppose. Oh God, that is something I need to keep in mind.
That is the issue. Is like, do you do it to the general so you don't kill the general, or do you do it to the Magister and then I have control over when?
That's fine. You know what? It's fine. I can just stay outside of 24 then. So it means that you cannot get him. Right. Can we get a yes from that now?
Okay. Not with 12 Kairos anymore, but that's irrelevant.
He is! Not within 12 of Kairos! You're having a laugh. You're such a troll, Leigh. Such a troll. He is well within 12. Right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I mean, that's still very much danger close, but I have to kill stuff, so that's fine. We're then going to go for a move with. I think I'm going to go for a move with Gold Trek. I'm going to go down to.
I just blind Spotify, so whatever army I'm playing, I always forget it to exist. I need a little plaque in front of me saying "Remember Firestar exists."
Remember Firestar. So I'm going to spend a CP to auto run Gold Trek. So I'm down to 3. Because he doesn't get the Zilfin ability, so he's just going to go 10, and he just wants to go straight at, I think, straight over this way, because he really wants a fight with the Kronspine. We are then going to move these Arco. I think they're going to get out of the garrison into this home objective here, I think, although I could get hold. You're absolutely right. I could get hold more actually by taking this one, that one, and this one, and it is only 10 Arco. It's only Arco in it. So yeah, we'll do that at the end. They'll go into that one, and I already control this one, so I think we're just going to fly high. He's going to hitch a lift, wholly within 6. So they're both just going to go wee. We're going to again try and get this guy. So I need to be outside of 9. To there. Cool. Which means I can't be within 12 of Kairos. I can be within 12 of the pack of heroes in the garrison. Yep. And he's going to hitch a lift as well, and he'll also come in and he'll do the exact same thing. He'll be an extra 2 bodies on that objective, and I'm just going to check what his range is for things, because he can do some shoestings. So Engine Master with dirigible suit, it's range 12 and 9, and then 18. Okay, fair dues. So because he's outside of 9 of everything, because he hitched a lift, he can't shoot with Gaze of Grungni, but he can shoot 12 with Aether Cannon into the garrison and 18 into Kairos. Cool. And these boys, what do we do with these guys? They're not really doing much back here. Do I want to just consolidate them back onto this objective? Because we've already got Desecrate. Yeah, let's do that. So these boys are just going to auto run, they move 10, and they're just going to go away over here. Get away from that nasty, nasty sigil that might turn folk into spawn. Right, and I think that's us, mate.
Nah, you got moved on me.
What's that, sorry? Oh, you're right, sorry, end of movement phase. So they just come out within 6, but I just want to do that, yeah. No, I just need 1 on their Expert Conquerors.
Yeah, on 5.
Oh yeah. Why am I thinking there were 2? What's this game again?
I don't know, I've made so many mistakes so far in this game, it's mad.
Playing way too much 40k.
Oh, you got to find his down at 40k, it'll be alright.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, it's fine. It's got stratagem.
And leaving that hole for that purple sun was like, the horror just has to be like half an inch back. Ooh. And you go and get purple sun in.
You love to see it, folks, you love to see it. But after you got sunned off, which is fine.
Because you see the model, you look at the model there and you think, right, that's such and such a base. And then you actually look at the base is actually tiny compared to the...
All about that base. So yeah, let's do it. So we're going to...
Are you old enough to know that song?
Listen, I'm 31 years of age, so you know. So we're going to go for...
well, I'm going to... Is this a shooting phase?
This is going into shooting phase,
so
yeah.
I'll release my arcane bolt into somebody.
No worries. Who would you rather?
Just one of these boys, I suppose.
The Arco, perfect. For 1, so I've got 6 up shot. Nope. I was hoping to roll that 6 there, and just be a total troll. But no, we lose 1. Cool. So that's 2 pistol shots, not coming. 2 extra pistol shots.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah, so I'm going to try and fire my special ammunition at Kairos from the Admiral, and on a 2-up, try and reduce your armor save by 1. Okay.
So is this a targeting him? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter.
Because you're just going to spend it as soon as I spend it. I'm not trying to beat you out of anything. Don't worry. Right, so I just need roll the 2. Roll the 2. Oh, I saw the one. He does get it. So your armor save reduced by 1. Not for the Sky Vessel, but for the Arco company. Yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, it's a lot of pistol shots. Some rattlers and a Sky Pike as well. Right, let's.
He's got finest hour, yeah?
What's that?
So he's got finest hour, yeah?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have finest hour because you rolled for it. You did it. You put the CP
no
out.
idea for
Everyone
CP
saw
as well.
it. Everyone saw it. That's
I'm
what you
sitting here with
chose.
this massive pile of
It's all
CP,
fine.
which I can only use one thing for. Why?
You might
Why?
want to use it for Battle Shock. I don't know.
Got ones for battle shots.
I mean, I don't know why you did the things you did. So, shall we start? Shall we start with the Ironclad? We're going to spend a CP for +1 to hit, so we've got all out attack. So I'm down to 2 now. He's also going to be spending his Triumph.
Yeah.
We're also going to spend.
So it's normal armies.
Yeah.
You'd be within 36 for arcade suggestions, but you're not a normal army.
Not an
Or if we played that
not
way
an
or
army.
something.
You could have cast it on the. You tried to cast it on the top. And then
I did, we put it off on that. We put it off on that, but it stops you then doing all-out attack in your next turn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to go. Everything's going into Kairos because I get reroll 1s to hit against flying. Of course, you're all out defense, and of course. So yeah. So in fact, it's going to be not bad for you because you've got +2 to your save just now.
Yeah. Only it was +3.
I've only got -1.
-2.
No, because the Sky Vessel doesn't.
Got purple suns.
Oh, of course, thank you, Leigh. Sorry about that. See, that's someone's here. I'm remembering that. So it's nice to +2 -2 save.
Yes, it would be nice if I'd done finest hour.
Still going on about that. So yeah, everything going into you there. We're in danger close range of all the guns. So let's do it. So I just need to roll with the bad for the Great Volley Cannon. That's the thing, right? Don't worry. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, so what's that? 9, 10, 12. So it's below average. So I've got 12 shots. It'll be 2s rerolling 1s. And he spent his Triumph as well for +1 to them also. Not spending the gold because I can spend the gold on the little boys. So 2s rerolling 1s. That's decent.
It's like being an old book with new rules.
Indeed. We are then going to be winning on 2s. Oh, lovely. So that's everything hit and wound. That's 12. So you've got 4 ups, then 5 ups. 4 ups, 5 ups. That's pretty tanky. Okay, that's a very good roll, Leigh. That's above average. Can't be unhappy with that, I don't think. I can't. Okay. Okay, takes 3. Perfect. Okay. We're then going to go for the, I think it's the torpedoes. Yep, so they get 4 shots per torpedo. It usually hits on 4s, now 3s, with still the reroll 1s. So 3s, reroll 1s. Nice. And then we're looking for 2s to win as well. So that is, yep, 3 again, 4 ups. It's D3 damage each for these. Oh! He loves it.
I'm using your dice and not mine.
Indeed. Right, and then we've got 8 shots with the carbine. See, I'm not even going to do anything to Kairos here, and you're moaning. Right, so we're looking for 3s. Sorry, no. 2s to hit, because he's hit on 3s normally. So 2s, you roll 1s again. Lovely. And then 2s to win. What's that?
You rolled the 1.
Is there a 1 in there? Oh, there wasn't. And then 2s. Oh, there's your 1s. Cool. So that is 6. 4 ups, 5 ups. Yep, 4 ups, 5 ups. Okay, so there's 2 damage apiece. So 8 in total. 5 ups. Okay, 1 out the box. So you've got 3 so far. Cool. So another 5. So what's that?
4.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, another 4. So that's 7.
No.
So he's got 7 left. Is that
No,
correct?
9.
9
He's
left.
got 16.
16!
You told me last night you had 16.
I knew there was a reason why I liked it. I thought it was just 14.
Yeah, he's got 16.
Oh, nice. So he's got 9 left. Right, let's not beat about the bush. We're going to go straight into the Arcos, everything to Kairos. They are also at -2 just now, thanks to Sun and the ammunition going off. So let's do all the shots. So there are 7 guys with pistols now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The sergeant gets an additional shot. So we're looking for 4s to hit
sure we need to.
And we're spending the gold. What is it you're saying?
I've not done the sigil. But it's not going to make any
Perfect.
difference.
No.
So we'll do it.
That's it. So 4's to hit with no rerolls here. Ooh, they've done well.
Nice.
They've done well. And then, yep, with the triumph, no, not the triumph, sorry, with a goal that's 3 to win. That many. So 8. Oh, thank you. 7. Same again, 4 ups, 5 ups, only 1 damage each. Fives.
Hey, that's more like
Takes
it.
all 5. Okay. She's got 4 left.
Yeah.
Cool, so we'll just enough time for the light skyhook. So it's going to be, I believe it's 4's to hit. Let's just check the Arco company. Light skyhook, 4's to hit. Yep. Nope. And then the Athematic volley, it's like 5 to hit, it's not great. Yeah, 6 shots, 5 to hit, and then
4.
3's to wound. What's that, sorry?
You need 4. So.
Yeah, not bad. And I've still got another smattering of shooting as well. So 5s, nothing at all. Okay, but not bad. They took 5 off the Kairos. That's not too bad at all. Right, who's going to shoot next as the thing though? I get reroll 1s against you from the Grundstonk. No, yeah, the gun hauler. So I reckon he's the one. I reckon he's the one to go. So he'll put the Sky Cannon into Kairos, and he'll put the Aether Shot Carbines into your Flux Master. Because he flies, right? Yeah. Smash him. So, how many shots for the cannon? He's got D6 shots. Oh, I saw the 6, but that'll do. 4. He's needing, it's 3s, minus 2 damage. Yeah. So 3s you roll 1s. You roll that 1. Nope. And then 3s. So 2, 4 ups, 5 ups. Oops, sorry, there you go. Oh, loves it. And then the carbine, we're looking at 2 shots. Yep, 3s and 4s, but I get the reroll 1s. Oh, you got your -1 to hit, right?
Yeah, these
so
are
4s. And the Garrison. Yep, so 4s, reroll 1s, hits with both, and then 4s to wound. Oops, out the box. Yes, 1 at minus 2. Plus 1 to save. Yes.
So 5s?
5s, yeah, sounds about right. Yep. 1 damage. That is all. Let's have a wee double check. Let's go for the.
What's his range? 18.
He's got 18 in. Yeah, she's got 18 into Kairos. Yeah, with his.
Yeah, he will be at 12.
He'll be at 12. Yeah.
So he'll be at 12.
Yep, yep. So. Endron Master with dirigible suit. 1 shot with his Aether Cannon. Yep, just 3s, 2s, minus 4 rent.
Is she a last shooting or?
No, there's a smattering of pistols and stuff like that.
From people in the boat.
So Armoury's got a pistol and the guys in here. Now his fumigator can hit, but not the other guys can't. So yeah, just all depends.
What's the range of the pistols? 12.
I think so. We'll double check.
Okay, and how much damage does this shot do?
So this shot is going to be D3 damage.
Okay.
Okay, at rend 3. Because it's -2 in the sun. Yeah?
So my plan doesn't work.
At rend 3. Was that because you were going to think about spending a. Yeah, got you. Okay. But he still needs to hit and wound, so still a 3 and a 2. So let's see if you can do it. 3.
Can't kill it.
Yep. And a 2. Oh, see? It's fine. It's totally fine. But then his other shots, his 6 shots, also I should say they're going to go into the Flux Master. Yep. So there'll be 2s, 3s, -1. Oh, but it's not.
-1.
-1, so it's 3s, back to 3s again, 6 shots. 3s. Okay, and 3s. 3, and that's at -2. So 5s again. Yeah. Woo. He loves it. Only takes the 1.
Just 1, that's not double damage.
No, that was only 1 damage. And then his Gaze of Grungni is out because he can't, he's outside of 9. Cool, the Admiral has got a volley pistol, cannot hit Kairos, because he has to be within there. So he'll just put that volley pistol into your fate.
Yep. Foxmaster.
Foxmaster, whatever he's called. So he's got 3 shots, 4s, -2, 1 damage. So 4s. And 4s. No, nothing. So yeah, I don't think Kharadron's going to die. We've then got the Etheric Navigator. He's got a ranging pistol. It has got a 15-inch range. So he's looking for 3s, -1. So it's 3s. And 3s. 1 at -2.
How many damage and how many shots left?
It's just 1 damage. And I think that's literally it. The other boy's got a Fumigator, which is only 9-inch. Sorry, an Anatomizer, which is only a 9-inch range. So if he's out of 9, then you're safe. Yes, he's out of 9, so we're fine.
Yeah, so I'm going to use it.
Yeah, go for it.
Using a 6.
Using a 6. And then, last but not least, we have the Fumigator, the
Purely
Atmospheric
because,
Anatomizer.
If he took another wound, he'd bracket again. So.
Would he? Yeah, that's fine then. Perfect. So the Etheric Atmospheric Anatomizer, it's 3d6 shots, 4s, it'll be -3, 1 damage, and everything into the Foxmaster.
Yeah.
So, how many shots? 3d6. For the shots is 11. That's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. No, it's only going to, it's actually going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be 5. Excellent. 4. So it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 4s to win though. Yep, 4s to win. Just the 1 at -3.
1 damage.
Yep, just the 1. Just the 1.
Oh no, because I will get a 6. Is that -3 including the sun?
It's all inclusive, it's -3.
So I'll get a 6 then.
And you're +1. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, because with the -2 you're still 5.
Yes.
Ooh. Cool. And I think they moved it. They might as well. They'll pop some shots into the Crondy spine. We're not within range of the pistols, but we've got the light skyhook and the volley. So the skyhook needs a 4. Now they are not wholly within 6 of the objective. So that would have been nice if I remembered that. So no, just 4s then. So one shot on a 4. Yep, and it's a 3 to wound. Nope. And then the volley. Give them a volley. 5s. Ooh.
Nice.
And 4s. So I believe that's 2 at -1, I believe. We'll double check that. You roll them up there.
5s. Failed 1 pass.
Perfect. And I think that is all of the shooting.
We've got to do the sigil.
Go for it.
So, gunhauler, it's fine. The dirigible suit, it's fine. The thingy takes. Oh, I can use my D3s.
When you say thingy, Leigh, what's the thing?
The ironclad.
The ironclad.
Takes 2 models.
Cool, so 6s.
And just.
He takes 1.
Chemist. It's fine. And there's another boy in there.
Yep, there's another boy in there. He takes 1. And so a 6. Nope, he takes 1. And then, are we in range of the Arcos? No? No?
Sorry, no.
It's 9. Yeah, I think we're in. Yeah, perfect. So that was 1 in the clad and 1 on the.
2 in the clad, 1 on the.
No, because I rolled a 6.
Oh, you rolled a
so it's fine. So 1 in the clad and 1. So I'll just put
You're
it
getting that because you're on your objective.
because I'm mixing my stuff.
I'll miss it.
I also can pass it off to the gun haul as well. So I'll just put that in the clad and we'll take the wee boy out, shall we? And we'll say that he is taking 1. So he's down to 4 left and the clad's got a huge amount left. He starts on 16, so he's got 15 left. Okie dokie.
Charges?
Yeah, so there might be because the clad's got this really cool thing where when he does a charge, he then sees how much he's rolled and then does it. So yeah, that's pretty decent. So we'll go for a charge with the clad. We'll see what he gets. He gets a 6. Don't think I want to start shooting into pinks yet. So he'll just go his 6 to there. Okay. Okay, so he rolls 6 dice and then put 4 up as a model. For his battering ram. Just the one. And that's it. Cool. We'll then go a charge with the... Do the Archers want any of this? I don't think they do want anything at all. He doesn't. We'll try a charge with the Rosemars. Sorry, the Gunholler. He's a 9. It's close. Well, I'm not going to use it for anything. Yeah, I'll spend a CP to reroll. I've got 2 left. Not going to need to use it for anything else. Nope. And I don't think I want anything. I don't think I want to do anything else. I think that's that. Cool. So we are going to. So we're outside 3 of the pinks.
Yeah.
So it's just bringing those boys in. So I'll start over there then. So let's see what we've got. So the Ironclad I know has got. She's like boarding weapons. Oh, he's got bomb racks actually that trigger. So at the start, on a 4 up, it's D3 mortals, but he gets +2 to that roll. So it's 2 on a 2 up, he does D3 mortals to your things. So yeah, D3 mortals for 3. That should be how many? Sorry, how many wounds do they have each? 3. Yeah, 3 each. Cool. And then. What's his boarding weapons like? So he has 8 attacks, 4s and 4s. Well, that's probably the best one.
So they're combat phase now.
Yes, because this will start a combat at that trigger. So yeah, that's perfect. So I'll all attack. Might as well. Because that we're both out of. Well, no, I'm out of CP, and you have got 2. Yes. You've got pure hunters. So we've got.
No, it's not with this army. It doesn't.
Yeah. She's got 8 attacks, hitting on 3s. I just want to check the Zilfin if it's shooting or if it's all attacks from Sky Vessels. I'll quickly do that. Zilfin. Yeah, just any reroll hit rolls of 1 for attacks made by friendly Sky Vessels that target you that can fly. So it's 3 rerolling 1s. Oops, out of the box. He's done very well. Reroll that one. Yep. And then 4s to it. So that's 5, but he's getting no range because he's not really enough range of the sun.
There's only 4 ups still.
Yeah. Not bad. So choose another screen kills that screamer. Cool. And then you can elect to fight. Yep. And I think after this we've got some chat to catch up with. Absolutely. Because there's something that I think we've missed, Leigh.
Probably.
Well, you've missed
3 at -1.
3 at -1, so we've got 3 4-ups. Cool, so he takes another 2. Yeah, so he's got. Cool. And the guys inside will swing as well. Let's see. So has.
I missed one thing. I missed loads.
Their attacks. Sorry, it's a learning game. So yes. It's looking for 3s and 4s. So 2 attacks, 3s and 4s. And 4. That's 1. No rent into your screamer.
I mean, I could have redeployed, couldn't I, when boys got out of the boat?
When you moved, yes.
But it didn't matter anyway because you didn't roll any 1s. You would have still got within 6 of everybody.
Yeah.
Level sun wasn't an issue. What's this, sorry?
It's just a one save into the screamer. He's fine, loves it. And then I've got an Aether Chemist here, 2 attacks, 4s and 4s. Let's do it. No, absolutely nothing. So again, I'm unsure of whether that charge was enough.
I could have unleashed hell into the boat with the horrors.
With the horrors, yeah.
So
I think if you were wounds off.
Stop the risk of you not wanting to charge anything else in.
Yes. So the thing that we've got Kralland Addict. Yeah, thanks for mentioning this. So he said the Flux Master on his War Scroll, he can get +3 to his reroll cast once per game. So in the first turn,
yeah,
if you wanted to do that,
yes.
But you've still got it because he's still alive. So we're all good there. And then Nathan says Leigh needs to either roll up both sleeves or roll that one back down. He's tilted out of his mind right now. Please just keep it 1 and 1. Anything that tilts.
Plus one, yeah?
Anything
I can't be that bad.
Anything that
I
tilts.
think not be
tilts
open and
me,
blind
it's fine.
normally at this point.
Battle shock, not an issue here. No, cool. So we will be able to hold 1-2 more.
Yep.
We did get the battle tactic for 5, so to go up to 5. So yeah, let's score it up, shall we? So score wise, KO.
Very likely.
I think we did, yeah. I think it was the perfect storm of you had +2 to your save, plus you had a 5-up shrug as well. I don't think I rolled. I mean,
I don't know why you targeted.
probably rolled odds. I'm just scared of Kairos. I'm scared of him. I don't like the big bird. So that's 4.
Is it relevant? Oh, I've got to roll my trouble 1 on my crossbow.
Oh yeah. You'd love to see it. You would absolutely love to see it. So yeah, so that'll be desecrate. Desecrate their.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Desecrate their lands. We got and.
To be honest, I don't think that
Downstairs. Cool. So now just the roll off. I'd really love a double. And I know you would not like me to get roll a double. So
if you would have made any, if I've got the blue horrors. So pink horrors are out here. Blue horrors are back there. You still gonna get? Can I get you out of 12 of Kairos? Possibly, because you've got to be free away with your boat, don't you? So yeah. So if I got the blue horrors out, boat comes in.
And then yeah, the way
It just stops the 12-inch.
The way of the
shots.
screens is what you want. Yeah,
The
it stops the danger
shots,
close.
Not
Yeah,
the
exactly.
18-inch shots.
That's very true. So yeah. Cool. So it's prio time.
Yep.
It's prio time. So hosts first, guests first. Let's see what we get. See what I need to roll to beat you. Oh, it's not a great start, but I am notorious for just rolling really low for prios. But I just need to roll 3+ here.
Yeah. What game's
Good. So, is it though? Do you think it definitely is?
It's got you because you can't retreat and shoot away from that streamer.
Yeah, I can disengage. It's a flying model. I of course can. Okay, so can I just fly high then?
Yeah, you just can't shoot.
Yes, I can.
No, because that's disengaged.
Let me see. So fly high. Instead of making a normal move with this model, if there are less than 7 wounds currently allocated to this model, you can say that we'll fly high. If you do so, remove this model from the battlefield and set it up again at more than 1 inch from any terrain features or objectives and more than 9 inch from any
Still a
models.
retreat.
It's instead of a retreat.
Yes, so it says retreat.
And
Why would you have the rules for disengage when you can retreat and shoot? Is that purely if you've got no wounds left?
What's that, sorry?
So why do you have the rules for disengage? Is that purely if you've got no wounds
Why
left?
do I
or
do? So
something?
let's check. So disengage. This model and any models in its garrison can still shoot if this model retreats in the same turn, as long as there are no enemy units that can fly within 3 inches of this model at the start of the retreat move, and there are less than 10 wounds allocated to this model at the start of the retreat move. Ah, right, okay, cool. So you're right, yeah. So you've absolutely screwed that. Oh, I've screwed myself, yeah. There was no point to charging that in. So
you were expecting to kill them, saying that.
that's true. But then fly high. Instead of
See,
making,
I've never
making a
understood
normal
this rule.
move, if there are less than 7 wounds currently allocated to this model, you can say that it will fly high, it can retreat and disengage. If you do so, remove this model from the battlefield and set up again within 1 inch.
You can't do the disengage bit.
Okay.
So you can fly. So, I mean, I've never really understood that rule.
Yes, that's true.
So,
So that's fine. So what we're saying is he's stuck there.
Uh-huh.
It's fine because we can kill the streamer in some other fashion and then use his shooting somewhere else. But that's a very good point. So no, I think if I'd have known that in my head, I definitely wouldn't have chucked him into a unit that can fly.
I spent
Because
years
why would you?
trying to understand that rule.
No, I think you're
heels
spot on.
and things like that that
Mhm.
fly and stuff.
Liam says, "Oh dear, here comes Tau turn 2." I like that, Liam. Right, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got quite a lot of things to do and to score up.
So you're taking the turn.
Was there ever any doubt, Lee? Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, you might want to. It's your stream. You might want people to watch rather
It's
than
my
watch.
stream. I want to massacre you. It's my stream. I want to absolutely smash it.
Yeah, people really love watching people just shoot things.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, Lee? I've yet to win a game in my stream, so it's time. It's time. And I bet you know I've said that I'll lose. I've still managed. I'll still find a way
See,
to
I'm
lose.
now have a dilemma. Do I find this Tower Kairos and go try and heal it?
That's always a dilemma, isn't it? It's heal versus finest tower. It's well, I tell you what. So at the hero phase, my ironclad will heal 1. I'm just going to check when Engine Master triggers. Oh God! Overlords, I'm such a noob. He has to be within 1 inch of the sky vessel, and I just heal 3 wounds back on him instantly. So again, yeah, this is what happens when you take a techie list and you've only had a game or 2.
Navigator and a chemist and
The engine, yeah. It's just that he has an engineer like on board that heals natively, but that guy's but it's fine. He's only taken a 1 wound.
Yep.
Or 2 wounds rather. So he's at 14 left. So that's the start of any other start ofs. It's my turn, so I'll be moving the sun, unless you dispel it.
Yes.
Do you want to get that out of the road just now? Is that definitely what's going to happen? Yes!
I've used the 6.
So
I was saving.
Should we get +1 to this, right?
Yes.
Now how does this
Well,
work?
you have to choose if you're doing it first.
Yeah, because you could turn it against me, couldn't you? Because you could take control of it.
Yes.
If you roll 8.
So you need to decide if you're dispelling it first. So let's send you back. Do you want to do any other start of hero phase?
You know what? I think I'm just going to guess in the fact that you can't roll an 8. And that's what I'm going to try and beat. I'm just going to try and guess. So no, that's fine. So other start offs, I've got a battle tactic to pick. I could very easily get just against the odds here, which is fine for these boys back here because they are going to be, yeah, should be alright. Yeah, we'll go against the odds, I think. It's just an auto get over there. They're out of 9. You can't just hilariously kill them. So we'll go against the odds. I am also on 2 CP for my turn as well.
Yep.
Also have to remember to take it to turn 2. Woohoo. And you are on 3 CP for your turn. So let's see what we can do. So
Heroic action.
heroic action. I'm going to try and get CP. We're going to try and get it off of the general, the chemist, because he's got a big old bubble. So what? No, doesn't like it. Okay, your heroic action. Oh no, this is still. You're going to dispel.
Gonna try and
Go for it. Let's see it. Woo, I'm sorry to take delight in that, Leigh, but that's just your rolls have been not great.
You're right. Somebody got rid of call.
Oh no,
You
can't get unbound for that.
But you know what you could do? You could take that artifact. 99 totem.
Like that. I will also try and at start off try and unbind this guy. The etheric navigator can unbind like a wizard. Is that right?
No, because it would have been a dispel. So you should start the hero phase.
You're still in the start.
Yeah.
Are we not?
I asked you if you'd done all your start hero phase stuff. It's fine. Go on. I'll run with it. But I didn't ask you whether you'd done all your start.
Sorry. I was too busy thinking of everything else. But yeah. So does that do anything?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it's only
Really?
5.
Only 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a. Oh wow, okay. Right, so Spawny Boy's gone. Now we're on to casts. So we're going to be, this boy here is going to be trying to do Mystic Shield. Try Mystic Shield. Goes off in 6. Use a bit 2. Just absolutely say no.
Well, you just see that. 9.
So he does that for dispels as well, for unbinds as well. Not too shabby. My name is Barry. Okay. Cool, it's fine. We are then going to...
I'm going to do my heroic action.
Finest hour! You sure you didn't take a CP? Yeah, we'll go for finest hour. Yeah, let's do it. So, we're also going to roll for Cronspine. Forgot to roll for 3. Or 3.
Is he in range?
Yeah, it's 36 inches, but it fails anyway. It's all good.
It's already dead anyway.
It's all good in the hood. Is he? Well, he will be. He will be in just a couple of turns, so that's fine. Right, let's go into my movement phase. So let's do it, I think.
So this is why you don't take first turn against chaos.
Well, we've all learnt things tonight. We've all learnt things. Right, so movement, we've
Can't
already...
rely on a 58% chance.
So we've all established this guy's basically stuck where he is if he wants to shoot. Cool. I'm okay with that. This guy's got 3 wounds. Yeah.
Do you want to do your purple sun stuff?
Why not? We'll just put him exactly where he was. And he'll trigger. So let's go for it. So Kairos.
Yep.
Nope. The Ogroid. Nope. The Fluxmaster. Nope. The Magister. Nope. And the Pinks. Nope. Well done, son. So son's
That's
done.
annoying.
And then you're good.
Really
Yeah,
annoying.
he really wanted to he really
No,
wanted
no,
to
just
kill
kill
a pink.
pink.
Ah, right, okay.
That's really annoying.
So I think we're going to just keep. I think we're just going to basically keep everyone where they are.
Yep.
To be honest, apart from the.
Just see if it would have worked.
To.
Yep, because
Get
that
a
would be
guy
an
back.
inch of the model when he dies.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have been there, then he'd have been tagged with them.
Ooh! Yeah, I did worry about getting so close to the pinks to be like, God, am I going to be shooting these boys forever? But yeah, only with
We can disengage from that.
Yeah, but yeah, not with the fly, not with the fly thing. So we're going to move everyone up danger close. So this boy is going to get to within his 9 inch. You know, he wants to stay within an inch here. So he just wants to get the 12.
Okay.
The 12 out of Kairos. The will also do the same. Yeah. So outside of 3. Cool. These boys are going to stay. The Arco over here.
What models have you got on that?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. That's it. You say shitload, but the guys inside don't count. So that's fine.
Yeah, I can't get any more, can I? It's not going to benefit me moving an inch further forward.
No. Cool beans. And then the. What else now? These boys will move up. Move up there 4. They spy a Kronspine. Okay. I know, so that'll make no difference whatsoever. He can't redeploy, is that right? Because he has to get a command ability from the thing that's bonded to him, so that will be a 6 inch charge for big old Gotrek. And I think that is us for move. So Gotrek's moved to try and wall up the Kronspine, the Arcos have moved up, these Arcos are going to stay exactly where they were, and this thing can't move, and everybody else has moved. So yeah, that's us, I think, yeah. So we're going to go for the Flamer dude is going to fire into the Screamer inside the boat. So he is going to have 3d6 shots into that Screamer to try and get rid of him, so we can actually use him to kill stuff. So 3d6.
Shoot.
Yeah, we're in shooting. Anything you want to do? Sorry, we're in shooting phase now. So any
No.
defense, anything like that, cool. So we've rolled a 6, a 6, and a 1. So that is 13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. 4s and 4s. Not great. We get 2. I don't think it's got any round at all, so just 2 flops.
5 so.
Oh yeah, Screamers didn't get better. Yeah, but they're safe. Yeah. Flops, it just takes 1. We are then going to put the, I guess we'll put the ranging pistol in as well, might as well. So that's looking for just 2 shots for 3s to hit, and I think it's just 3s to win. I'll double check. Oh, let me double check. Might not be 3s. It is 4. No, it's 3s. 3s at -1. That's right. So we'll strip 1 damage. That's it. We're slowly but surely getting through them. We'll then put the. I want to see if the Arcos just finish off Kairos. How many wounds has he got left? 4? 4? Yeah, let's put the Arcos in, I think. They'll put everything into Kairos.
Mystic Shield.
Everything's arranged. All that defense, yeah. So, pistol wise, we've still got 15 shots for pistols. 8, 10, 15. 4s and 4s. They're already spent their gold, so yeah. I've just got gold to spend on the clads when I do so, so just 4s and 4s. Okay, not so good this time. Just the 2, and it's only at -1 now because of the sun.
Oh, because the thing was only.
Only for that phase. Yep.
So I didn't have to actually roll that defensive then.
Would you like to take it back?
But yeah.
Yep, go for it.
Freeze.
Yep, 1 damage, 5s. No, he's got 3 wins left. Cool. And then the. Oh, I suppose there are still more guns in that squad. There's a -3 shotgun. Yes, that's right. So we still okay with that? Yeah, because they are. I totally forgot. They've got the sky hook, which is going to be -3. So yeah, I think that's definitely worthwhile. So we're looking for 4s and 3s. So 4s to hit. Nope. And then the volley. Give them a volley. 5s and 4s. Okay. 2. And this is at -2 with the sun and itself.
Still freeze.
Still 3s. Loves it. Perfect. The what do we want to do? This guy, the gun hauler, is going to put everything to Kairos. So D6 shots. From the of course it's 1. So it will be. I think it's 3s rerolling 1s for this. So 3s rerolling 1s is that? This guy. Yep, 3s rerolling 1s. Reroll 1. Yep, and then 3s to wind. Yep, that's at -2.
Freeze.
And then the little carbines. So these are looking for 3s and 4s. So 3s rerolling 1s and 4s. So that's 1, also at -2.
Freeze.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, but Jesus! Right. So let's not be getting too hasty here. This guy here is going to have to probably put all of his guns into that blinking screamer to try and get shot at it, because I don't really have any other plink shooting left. And I really need the ironclad to shoot. So, everything into the screamer.
Yep.
So with these 6 shots, he'll be hitting on 2s. And it's 3s to wound. So that's all wound. These are at -1, I believe. 6s.
Easy.
Perfect. Right. And then the ironclad. He's not in the danger close kill range, but could be into here. So he's going to put the great volley cannon and the, I think it's the torpedoes.
Yeah.
Which are the longer range.
24.
Yeah. So the torpedoes and the volley cannon into Kairos, and the carbines are going to go into. I want to do the Ogroid, or who's the most dangerous out of these 2 guys? These are the 2 guys I'm looking at to do. Probably the Ogroid.
Because he can fight combat.
I just mean in terms of their offensive spells.
They both got a D6 mortal wound.
That's nice. And the Flux Master's still got his.
Ogroid gets 2 spells rather than 1.
I think we'll just still do Flux Master. He's got what? How many was there? 3? 3. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the. We're going to spend a CP for all attack, and we are going to spend the boat's gold as well. So that's the gold on Lucy spent. You're down to 2 CP now, Leigh. Is that correct?
Yes.
Spent 1 for all at defence. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, the great volley cannon. Looking for 46 shots. Okay, so that's 10, that's 17, slightly above average. 7, 8, 9, 10, don't leave, don't go! So we're looking for 2s, 0, and 1s here. Okay. And then it's 2s again, thanks to the gold we spent for +1 to wounds. Way go there. So that is -3, so 70 -3 is 40, and
-3.
Sorry, I was saying -3 wounds.
Oh,
so these are all at -2, thanks to the sun. So you're still on 3s, yeah?
Yeah.
3s and 5s. Just spike the 3s, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. It's enough to do. It's 5 have gone through.
Spike.
Yeah, that's pretty average, isn't it?
It's less than average.
Was that less than average? Yeah.
This will be higher.
5, yeah, it'll be fine. You got 3 wins left?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Cool. Does he explode?
No. I just explode in tears.
Anyways, that does mean though that the torpedoes are totally wasted, Leigh, but happy to know. But they're going to go into your Flux Master, so we're looking at it's +1, -1, so back to 3s. I do get reroll 1s because you are flying, and then it'll be 2s to wounds. Oh, these are also at -2.
5s then?
And they're 2 damage each. Yep. Oh, I could have killed the Overlord. Dang it. Right then. Now tell me, if I kill the Magister, no, not in shooting, but I'm thinking in charging. If I kill the Magister, would that make that go wild and could it retreat and charge if it does that?
Can't retreat and charge.
So as long as he's locked in combat, we're cushy. Cool. So I think we are going to go into the charge phase now. So we'll go with Gotrek first. He needed a 6.
I think if you make this charge, just call it.
Just call. Oh, we can't call it. No, really? Nothing left. Oh, true. Okay. Right. So
You've lost
nothing.
nothing.
I've lost a score. I've lost. Yeah, sure. So he needs a 6. Guess a 6.
We'll just call it there then.
Yep. So he'll just bonk himself in
Yeah,
there.
nice, quick night, early night.
Well, I mean, we could. I mean, it's only turn 2, Leigh. It's only turn 2. Do you want to play this turn out and then we'll see what happens? Will we do that? Because you've still got a turn 2 to go. You can kill stuff, right? Couldn't you?
Wait, what?
Yes. Right, so that's fine. We're then going to attempt a charge from the Ironclad into your Magister. I forgot these guys didn't shoot. I think Gotrek will do enough. And into the what? Don't even need to declare. Let's see what the charge is. It's a big 9. It's a big 9.
No, you do need to turn around, I suppose.
Yeah, there's no way for me to not get in combat with the Binks. That's fine, he'll just bonk himself there. And we can finish that we could put the sun down. Oh, that's nice, that.
We can't really, because it's too spiky.
It's so spiky.
Oh, that'll trigger well. That'll trigger well.
No,
Because it's not horizontal. I spent ages at last tournament with that.
Fine. So we've got 9 dice, every 4 up does a mortal. So we're going to pop the Magister. 1, 2, that's only 3. It's only 3. 3 mortals into the Magister. Yep. We shall then. Because Ogrod can fight now, right? You can fight him, can't he? That's pretty cool. We'll try the.
It's also tied up in combat now.
Yeah, so we'll try the Gunstock, Gunhauler. Well, he's going to try and go in as well. He goes in on a 9 or 9. Somebody call an ambulance. So yeah, he's just going to go. Where's he going to go? He's going to go 9, but you can't land there. I'm going to get in sun. I think you can get in a way that you can just be within an inch of the garrison.
I'll put it on because I want to see what they do.
So I don't know if this triggers in the charge or if it triggers in the combat, but on a 2 up I'm going to try and do mortals to you. As the engine works. The battering ram. After this model makes its first charge move, pick an enemy unit within an inch of this model, roll a dice of 2 up, suffers d6 mortals. So let's try that now. So into your Magister, 2 up. Yep, d6. Yep.
What's this, sorry?
Into the Magister. So this was this guy picking your Magister to get to be battering rammed. Oh, sorry,
Not just somebody within 3 inches.
torpedo. No, within 1 inch.
You're not
Within
within
1 inch. Can you get within an inch? Is that not within an inch of the terrain? Goodness me. Goodness gracious. Let's check. Oh yeah, you're right. Cool, that's fine. Cool, so we'll just put it in the pinks then.
So 6.
6 mortals.
Yep.
6 mortals into pinks. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I could have swung that. And I'll let you do your brims and we'll keep going with the charges. Yeah, so we'll keep going with the charges. The
Because I can't. I can't put them in front anyway. So
I suppose suppose the Arcos could charge in, eh? We could maybe get fighty. So Arcos will try to charge. And in, a 10. I am scared. Scared of games. They not got a mortal wound save. They not got a ward.
No.
Why not? I thought the banner gave them. Oh no, banner. Ah, yes, sorry. No. I'm talking out of my bottom. The Admiral will go in. He needs a 7. Discharge. Nope. Just want to make sure I'm outside of 3 of the Zangors. Don't want to bring them in. Yes. He's charged and failed. This guy will try to charge. Engine Master gets on a 5. Yeah. So he's finally within an inch of his body. And I think that's us. That is us. Now, am I right in saying that Ghost Strike fights first? Is that one of his abilities?
No, he strikes again at the end.
He just strikes twice?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's check then. So Ghost Strike. You
want to charge these Arcos in?
Absolutely not. Yeah, at the end of the combat phase, models 1-3, it can fight again. Okay, cool. So, just depends where I want to go first. I'm generally scared that I'm going to lose a few Arco, so let's go Arco first then, shall we? So they're going to go in. And let's see what their combat profiles are.
Luckily, you killed the Flux Master. So they're no longer -1 to hit in combat.
The demons are gone. I killed all the demons. So we've got some Arco cutters. God, it's usually 1 attack each. They're so terrible. So 1 attack each and a gun butt. So I have to do them separately because the gun butt's 4s and 5s. Jesus.
And we've got Clive.
So there was 7 guys with pistols. So we've got 7, 4s and 4s. One, no rend. Oh, sorry, 1 rend actually.
From the sun.
Because of sun.
6s.
Okay, 1 damage. And then the gun butts are 4s and 5s. Oops, totally missed the board. Nope, nothing. Cool, over to you, mate. Probably should have charged those Arcos. But hey, you're ready to call the game, Leigh, so I need to give you something.
We'll play out my turns. I want to see what these actually do.
Yeah, the Zangor, I think they'll do work, 100%. So he spent his Spar
I
torpedo.
did think about
gold.
them going for him, but
He's got +1 attack, and he's still got gold.
let's go with the Ogroid.
Gold! Always believe in yourself.
See what he actually does.
You've got the power to know.
Have you done your bombs and
You can destroy. Oh, no, I've not even done that. Yeah, so on a 2-up, I'll bomb rack you into the Magister. Yes.
I notice I'm giving you all the help here.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're
Just
not
for
help
help.
giving me any.
I give you help. I allowed you to take his backsy there. You moved the pinks twice to make sure you had a screen that didn't work. Just the one mortal wound. I've given you loads here, Leigh. Just because I never gave you back the all out. What was it? The finest hour.
Yes, I don't think I rolled any freeze.
Wouldn't even matter anyway. Still moaning.
Right.
So we've done the bomb racks.
Anything else you've forgotten?
Yes, I'll do the bomb racks on the little gun hauler into the pinks. On a 4, yes, for D3. For 1. There you go. There you go.
More blues. More blues.
You'll be happy with that, the blues being in combat. Let's see what we get. So while you're doing that, let's see. Liam T. Yeah, he said, remember battle tactics, like action fellas? Yeah, we played this game before. We know how to do that stuff. No, thanks, Liam. Liam McDonald has said, KO for the win.
You we could have said that before the game started.
Yeah. Liam T. Will we redeploy from Kentucky Fried Kairos again? He's asking as well. Would you have redeployed Kairos? And that, or did you think he just would have been dead?
On what?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really give you anything. I didn't move the Arcos up. I didn't move the Admiral up. Only thing I did move was the gun stall. No, so nothing would have been within 9 inches. Yeah. So it's fine.
But even then, I mean, you're just taking stuff out of 12 inches. He was already out of 12 inches.
That's true. Yeah, because he still would have been. Well, I suppose if you rolled big, maybe you could have gotten out in 18.
So I can only go that way.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
You're always going to be within 18.
So that's fine. That's that answered, Liam.
Or 24 for your big gun.
Nathan has said, whenever Leigh says he's lost and tries to concede but keeps playing at me, he's going to win. That is what I am genuinely
Well,
scared of.
Gotrek is going to fluff abysmally.
That's what I'm
with all
genuinely
his
terrified.
saves.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
then the game is on.
Right, so you go with the old boys first, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool, perfect. Nice. Then the game's on. Who is he swinging into?
I'm just going to check I can actually. Hey, I can do my grand strategy.
Do me run strat. How many times should we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a so much.
You can do it with 4. You can do it with 4 dice.
Oh my god.
Even with 3 ones.
Yes, that's true.
So as long as that banner survives.
Oh yeah, this is going horribly, isn't it? Yeah.
Can I actually bring stuff back these days with the banners? I don't know.
No, you can't. No, they don't bring things back anymore.
Oh, it's the fake things.
You also-
ones that are
Also,
pointless.
ones still get modified for Battle Shock too, right? But you don't
They
suffer
don't take
Battle Shock
Battle
until
Shock.
until you're at Brims. Yeah.
The ones are useless. So I could use the 3, a 3, and 3. Oh, I can use 1 dice.
Ooh.
Yogo, I could auto hit something.
Go for it. Well, what's he swinging into?
Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, he's got 2-inch reach.
Mm-hmm.
You can't kill the. Oh, everything into the big boat.
Cool. I'll all defense type roll. So that's me out of me at 0 CP.
He's going to roll that attack.
Nice. Put you to 1 super.
As I say, I'm not going to need any battle
Cool.
shots.
Perfect.
Uh,
Go for it, sir.
so I'll be hitting on 2s,
Scores.
followed by 3s. 1 at -2.
-2, so I'm a 3, but I'm at +1 to my save, so I'm at 2, so 4s. Yeah. Hola. Nope. Damage. 3 damage. I'm going to try and pass off to the that boat within 3 inches. Double check for me.
Tight.
I think he's got it. Easy. Easily. Easy. I also just need to check it as 3 inches, not 1.
Oh, he's going by the blue horror bases.
Know your rules. Know your rules. Escort vessel. Yep, within 3. Yep.
Yeah. Tight.
I'll give you this type. I think I've got it exactly. Bang on. 6s. Didn't even matter anyway. Should roll the 6s first before we argued over stuff. So,
Right,
you'll
these
be
are the rest
taking
of
3 down to 1. Yep, anything else?
2. Whoops.
Easy. 1 in. Yep, 2. Provoked.
Freeze.
Cool. Minus.
1.
Minus Juan. So, 3s. We're good. Still going. How are you trying to?
Arm
Are
swing.
you just trying to kick an ironclad? What are you needing to win?
Oh, finally. 3 when I don't have any rest.
Nice. No range. Twos. Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, you've passed the ball.
Even if you had round anyway.
Yeah.
Look, let's get this over with. I keep saying let's get it over with, but I just want to swing. I want to swing with Godric. I want to swing with Godric so
Swing
bad.
again then.
Let's go for it. Yeah, 3 inches. Let's go for it. Right, I've never ran Godric. This is going to be
Just roll dice
One,
and re-roll.
just
them
roll
and
dice,
stop
right, cool.
dice.
Reroll hit and wound rolls in addition. Any modified hit roll of a 6 is flat D6 mortal wounds in addition. Okay,
So
so
you just re-roll.
and he's 3s to hit, right? Yes, 3s to hit. That's a healthy amount of mortals.
You just re-roll them.
Did I just fish for mortals?
Yeah.
Did I just
What
fish?
normal people normally do.
I think I've got enough. That's fine. We'll roll to wound with these, so it's in addition, right?
You get to attack twice.
Oh my god, that's true. Yeah, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Right, well, we do drop one. I got greedy. Okay. So that's 3d6 mortals in addition. Roll to wound, which we also re-roll as well. Is that right?
No, you don't re-roll the d6s, but you re-roll the wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. So that's all wound. That's 5 at -3, I believe.
Yeah.
So straight through.
Yeah.
3 damage each.
Yeah.
So what's that? 15. So we've almost got them. We've almost got to the 18.
No, you've got
and then,
18 because you've got
and
3
then-
dice.
and then 3d6. Yeah.
Oh,
That was a terrible roll for d6 mortals over here. We're there. If you need to bother attacking twice. Right, where would you like to go next, sir?
suppose the Magister before he dies.
You could die, yeah. Was Has he got one win left?
Yeah.
He's foot magister.
Oh yes, with his amazing ability. So into irrelevant, 'cause he's not going to hit. But he is going to hit.
He's an irrelevant.
No, he's gonna miss.
What was he swinging into anyway?
Didn't matter, because it was going to miss.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It was one attack on force.
He has
force,
one
no
attack. Oh my
No
lord,
rends.
lord. Okay, over to me then. So we'll swing in with the engine master on dirigible. He'll stay on the objective. So we need. What do we need? We need speed. What's the need for speed? Engine master. I think he's not bad in combat. What is he? Yeah, 3s, 2s, -2, D3 damage. That'll do. They'll be -3. So 3s. 2 hit. Oh, you can just roll like that. Okay. 2s. Roll 1. It's like I played this game before. Right. You again, sir?
Gun hauler in the archer, or the archer gun.
Archer gun. I've just got the gun hauler left over here, and then doesn't matter. Go trick goes again because he's got you. He's got you.
I'll go over it.
The sun's still kind of worrisome. The sun's sort of worrisome.
If only I could steal it in some way. Go on here.
Don't even say that. You're gonna scare me. Right, okay, go for it.
Please.
Good job, Incarnate. Cool. 4. Using it minus relevant, isn't it?
-2.
That's good. So what? My 4 up there, so 6s, yeah.
Probably. It was.
And then 3 ups. Doesn't matter. Cool, perfect. And then he's big ones. He's big ones.
Should we do more irrelevant?
He's an irrelevant. What's the minus on this? 3? Or is it still 2?
Yeah,
3. So straight through. Don't get anything. So 3s. For the mortal shock. Yeah. Cool. Just for the very normal shock. Cool.
He's a fun little boy. Really.
He's so fun. He's so interactive. I feel with your opponent.
There is a way to deal with him with the Tzeentch.
Oh, okay.
You summon blue horrors, then you can only charge the blue horrors.
Yeah.
And you summon no blue horrors, you can only charge the blue
So you
horrors.
just keep him penned in. He's only fighting, never fighting blue horrors for days. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean that works if you get spells off Leigh. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly does.
Right.
And I.
Over to you. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the clad, my clad and everything in it still hasn't gone as well. So we've got lots still to do. There's lots still to do. You're asking me questions and I'm just straight up lying to you. You're like, right, nothing else. Yep.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
You win a game on the channel.
That's what I'm saying. This has to go well. The rest of these turns have to go well right now. It's not as if I've just set you up like a lamb to the slaughter. What are you bringing, Tzeentch? I'll take KO, then I can't.
Shrek.
Then I can't not win.
But you still your turn to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that was a crossbite. Right, okay, boarding weapons. Into the Majesty.
Nice one still.
Yeah, so 5s and 4s. Let's see what we can do with this guy. So yeah, he does degrade, so his boarding weapons. He's taken at least 4 wounds, hasn't he? Yeah, he's taken 4. So he's only got 7 attacks now. 5s and 4s. Wait, he rolls ones? No, you don't fly. You would goes on a disc. 2 hits.
See, I was using tactics. See. Didn't bring the one with discs.
No win.
I knew it's go,
Big
so
brain.
I will not bring the one on disc.
Big
It
brain
wasn't
move. I'm not
really
taking
the fact
things
I
that can fly.
I put the slap chop under highlighting thing.
Ah,
and I
yes.
looked at it and went, I really can't be bothered painting.
Nah, just what even is like. Anything else you've got to go?
The
Over there?
horrors.
Just thought, yeah, go for it. I'll ready my 4 total attacks from my 2 heroes, ready to go into your Magister. Your Magister. In fact, I'll just roll them now. Just get it out the road so I don't have to
Yeah.
do these stupid attacks that do nothing. So we've got the Navigator. He's got 2 attacks, 3s and 4s. He's 4s and 4s. So yeah, let's do him. So we've got 2 attacks at 4s and 4s here, Leigh. 4s. Oh, he's angry. 4s. Nothing. And then the 2 attacks at 5s and 4s. Oh, look at that. absolutely not.
And then epic. So into yeah, ironclad. What the hell?
Go for it. Go for it, son.
And 4. And 4. You're around.
We're good.
He's into the Arcanauts.
Mm-hmm.
4s.
Yeah.
Oops. 5. 4.
4. 4. This is into the Arcos, yeah?
Yeah.
Range 1 because of
No.
the sun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So I'm looking for 5. Cool. So you will kill here. 1, 2, 3.
So what you're telling me is, if the purple sun goes off,
What you're telling me is.
can you actually get the ironclad?
If it moves, yeah, if it moves round, it could, yeah. Well, what does it move? 8?
Yeah, probably can't.
Nah.
Into the gunhole.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of funny though. One. Oh, right, the box doesn't count. Yeah, we're good. Is that us?
Yep.
Finally stop patty caking at each other over here. Right, so okay, so end of combat. I don't have. Oh no, I do have battle shock here. Yes, I lost 3.
Did you?
Yeah, from the horse. I'm bravery, not great. Yep, so that's 5. They have spent their gold, so it's an additional one as well. So 3. That means that 3 will run. Am I right in saying that? 3, 5, 8, 2 plus 1 for the gold. Yep. 3. 3 run away because I don't think there's any benefit of having an admiral nearby. No, I don't think so. No, fine, cool. Yep. Yep. So, trying to get into go check. So the Crawley Spine's down a level, yeah? Cool. He'll go this turn, and I think everything else has been done. So yeah, score it up. So I think I get another 5 there, Leigh. What do you think of that? Yep. So 10. We did get against the odds. And then going into your turn, I'll get a CP. You will also get a CP going up to 2 because you only had 1 left, right?
I suppose I could have piled onto that objective. That was a bit sloppy.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that because I'm only worth 4 there, but
I don't think I could get 5. No, there's no way I could go
are
5.
they? Oh, yeah, because I'm not expert conquerors. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. So your turn. What do you fancy doing?
Going home.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think I'll go for an eye for an eye.
Eye for eye. Yeah, I killed something of yours. You killed something of mine. Those arcos are looking.
But you
mighty
killed a
tasty.
few things of mine.
I killed at least one. At least one. That's all that matters.
Right.
Cool. So eye for an eye, we think, yeah?
Yep.
Cool beans. Look, this is totally all your fault. You gave me the double.
Oh.
Ooh, you might be.
Is that one? That's the wizard.
Yes, wizard. Why? What are you thinking?
Easy within 9.
Nice.
So I get a command point because my general is still alive somehow. Still got a banner, so I get a fate point.
Cool.
Yay.
Loves it. So we're up to 8 now. I'll change that in a wee second. Just before like any other kind of startup phase stuff happens, I'm going to try and dispel the sun. Is there anything else that can be done? No?
Yeah, I'm just.
So I'm just going to use Etheric Navigator. He dispels just like a wizard, so I need a 9. No.
So you can't get the ironclad, but you could go over there somewhere.
Yeah, you could go get this Admiral. Call Admiral.
So done battle tactic.
Just to check, he spent his gold. His gold. His gold. Is spent.
So done battle tactic.
Yep.
Got heroic action to do.
They still have their go out. These guys still have
Can't be a
their
heal.
go out.
Don't need a rally. I'm going to use my Warlord.
Yeah.
No idea what on, but I'm going to Finest Hour the Override.
Okay. There's 2 golds in there. All heroes have golds as well, so that's fine. Finest Hour, the Ogroid, Falm Dirge. So fun to say. Cool. I will just try and get a CP from the chemist. Yay! Can I borrow around your CP? There you go. Never. I play for keeps. Play for keeps! So you're up to 5 fate points. I'm up to 2 sheepish. And there.
Okay.
I suppose, like, I know you were talking about the whole Finest Hour thing, right? But you didn't know I was going to fire into Kairos, did you?
Well, I wanted you to shoot somewhere else. So if I
So
do
if you'd done
Finest
that, then you
Hour,
might have then caused me to. Yeah, fair enough. That's true. It's the mind games that come in as well. Right, what have we got next?
oh, it's so good when you make your opponent, when you pick Finest Hour and your opponent still shoots into you. Okay.
I mean, if still shoots and kills you anyway. Is that not the biggest flex ever?
I'm surprised he survived that one round, to be honest.
I think it was the 5-up struggles that were good, so yeah. They were decent. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think I rolled any frees for the saves. Yeah, I probably did. But, so what we're going to do, are we going to need cogs?
And we're going to need the cogs. So I have 1 unbind left. That's all.
I really want to do lots of damage spells, but he doesn't really. Shield effects, that doesn't really matter, he's dead anyway. Yeah, Magister will try for cogs.
Cogs. That is a big old whippers there, Leigh.
Indeed.
Wow. Wait! Has he not got a reroll a cast, add something to it? No?
I think so.
Oh! Jeez. Can we get some prayers in chat for Leigh, please?
This is my advert for this World's team, you see. This is what you can have at the World's team.
When you pick Leigh Martin, this is the kind of top level stuff
This is
you
what
get.
happened in Wales last year.
Oh.
Bloody dice roll.
Well, that was Wales. I mean, that's Wales' fault. Only joking. I love Wales.
Nah, it's just,
There's a whale right there. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, he just gets the extra spell if he does it. So that went really well. I'm even struggling to get even some blue points out.
That's amazing. Oh! Okay.
The Ogoroid will go for his.
Ogoroid. Yep.
So he's gonna. Oh, he doesn't need to stab himself, does he? So that's the one problem with that command trait. If you do come in.
Because I'm like, yeah, you want to get
waste
9-inch range on stuff you're already in range of. Yeah, that's true.
Might as well go for. What have I given him? Just shield of feet. So he'll go for his Choking Tendrils.
Joking tendrils.
Oh,
Oh! From double 1s to double 6s, I can't even stop that. So, yeah, go for it.
On the Ironclad.
One's a clad. Cool. I'll try and shrug it off onto the little boaty. No, he does take it. There we go. Also, that means that boat should have a little wound on it because he did take one. So let's just put that one there.
Oh, that's good.
He's got.
Get a lot of change in.
He's got
Goes
9
somewhere.
left. Got 9 left. Get a lot of change in. Get a lot of change in like 6 turns. Yeah, this is pretty rough, mate. Yeah, Rhea said, damn, I have witnessed a murder. There's been a murder. And Liam teased I had a feeling this game was fixed right from when he rolled his destiny dice. Like that was proper. He did roll it before. I know he rolled it pre-game, but it was 100% re-roll those dice.
Suggestion. Oh.
It doesn't matter. You're going to fail it regardless.
That's what I'm saying. If I do Arcane Bolt, it's only a 5. If I try Arcane Suggestion, it's an 8.
Well, if you want to roll, I mean, I've still got an unbind here, so you want to roll higher regardless.
I'm going for Arcane Suggestion.
Arcane Suggestion, that's like the spell. Oh,
I would have got Arcane Bolt. So I failed to get blue
Well,
horrors out
it's
again.
the classic. Tzeentch is like, you know how we were talking last night on the thing with Nathan, we were like, yeah, you'll
No, I auto
probably be able to
unbanned
do 10 casts a turn, 10 casts a turn.
You know,
2 turns we've done 9 casts.
you know that auto unbind turn 1?
Uh-huh.
That would have been a blue unit.
See, you should have let me have it. See, you should have let me have it. Exactly. See, I rolled it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll move the bubbly Sunny.
Yeah. It is under your control. Yeah, there's a, can clear those alcohol.
Can I be cheeky and do that? That's the question.
Can you get all them?
I hate
All
it
them
when you
that.
turn things around. So 6 are getting.
So we're thinking just get within an inch of all them here.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually can.
I don't know.
Wasn't it given as 100? Wasn't it 100? So that's 150. So no idea.
Nah. Nope.
So we'll just go for that. Gunhole's got 9 wins left.
Anyone's left. Hey man, you roll that one, just take it off. Take it off!
I've got all these horrors to shoot. You don't know how good horrors are at shooting.
Horrors, I mean, they've got some scary output.
Oh,
Where all the pinks are gone. Right, so just one in the Arco and one in the gun. Where would you like to go
Arco.
first? Arco, no go!
Gun horror.
Gun horror! Oh,
No.
I thought we were going to go off there.
It's
Cool.
been a bit dodgy.
It's not one at all, has it? The one, the no one sun. Should call that now. I tell you, when I used to take this Nihon, I would have at least sunned off Bellacore by now. Let's get these Zangor pumping, mate.
Yeah,
let's go
let's
for it.
go for a running charge.
Run in charge. I love how they can run in charge. You know what, spin a CP now?
I don't think I need the actual run. It would be nice if I got a
You just don't roll a 1 here, okay?
Could use my 1 free.
That's true. They could be going there.
Uh,
They normally move 6, right?
Yeah, so I mean, you're going to redeploy anyway, so.
Am I? You don't know. You don't know.
So I can only, I'm 9 away, so I can, I suppose there's people at the back. There's people at the back.
in the back.
So
Okay.
we will use
So
it.
you are going to use it. Perfect.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Gold. I believe in your soul. Oh, here they come. Here they come to wreck the day. They're going to absolutely wreck my ironclad, Leigh, do we think? Do you have rend natively?
No.
Cool.
That was something right in range.
Good to know. No, it's not. Nah, there's a bit of a cluster over there. Yeah.
Indeed. These boys just. They're going to charge him. That's not good.
How are we getting on, chat? Any more memes?
Let's try and do the battle tactic then.
Oh, Grant Moody. No, you will not get any clue on how to play KO by watching this game. I've messed up in so many things. Essentially, I think you just you drop everything in front of your opponent and you just shoot them off the table. I think that's what you do. I think you could have done it better than what I did at this turn, this game. And also roll 1s for the sun if you can as well. That's a good tactic. It's been fun running Gotrek though. I've generally enjoyed running him.
I've done that in my head. 16, that's 32, plus 6 is 38 shots.
Oofed! That's pretty spicy.
Doesn't kill him. And you got a 3 up him.
Let me check. Yes, there's the 3 up. Yep. Grant, you were my one great hope.
Absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you want to just look at it at just a straight face value, KO have done I've done very well scaled tonight, Leigh, haven't I? It helps when you just get to shoot off all your opponent's key pieces and then count. You know how people were talking about how there's no counter for Kronspine? It's uncountable.
Perfect.
It's perfect, right? Well, as long as you can get him in. As long as you can get him into it. But I needed a double for that to happen, so you can't always count on a double. But yeah, that's.
What I was hoping
But
for
that was you would just get distracted.
Oh, of course, yeah. And then you've got Ghost Strike running about doing nothing, and then you can do that over there. But yeah.
But yeah, I have absolutely nothing that can hurt Gojo.
Yeah, I still think Double Clad is the list. I think because he's far
I
too.
say you can blue horror him out.
He's far too unreliable. You can either just feed him stuff and keep him pinned, or you just ignore him and run away from him because he only moves 4. So I really like the Double Clad build, and this guy's been an absolute waste of 180 points. I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, I think that's the dream. Get the second clad and all that jazz. Anyway,
Gonna risk
let's go for it.
risk it for risk it.
I'm going to all out attack from the Override.
Yes.
So they will be 4.
Sorry, in my head that was you were all attacking the Ogroid, and I was like, what? Yeah. So you're going to expend that. So they're hitting on what now? 4s into
The gun hauler.
the gun hauler.
So it'll be this twice.
Do I want to spend one of my valuable CPs? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll spend a CP because I think the only thing I would have spent CPs on is this for all the defense, and then all defense in the combat phase. I think that's it. So yeah, I'll spend a CP. Down to I'll spend my free CPs. I've still got 2 left.
That's really like a 4+ roll.
Okay. What do we need to wound?
Force.
Cool. I'll just pick up those things. So 5 in
Just
total.
don't lose them.
Yeah, 5 in total. That's fine. Take that wee 3 out from the nail, please, Leigh. So I go from a 4 up to 3 up because is there any? Oh, there's still wee. Yeah, so it's back to 4s because of the rend from the side. They don't natively have rend, do they? Perfect. They're not in con flag. Wow, all 5 go through. Nicely done. So he has got 4 wins left. Because we're to the end of the little boat that could.
If I could roll the dice.
If I could find
Come
a
on.
way.
This is the roll.
This is it. Here we go.
No, it's not it.
Well, it's enough to do it. You can kill every single roll. 4s. Yay!
I have a feeling these ones are a bit better.
Easy. Easy now. So much sass from me, so much
They
accusations.
were rolling well for me when I was.
So many accusations. Stay away from my. Those are my dice.
When I was re-rolling yours with Fairy, but they were doing alright.
That was alright.
I think that's all for my shooting attacks.
Nothing else. Ogroid's got the shots.
No, I didn't do. I measured for the bloody banner and I didn't actually do it.
Right, Leigh, I think it's time that you go home. No, so like, do the banner. Do the banner. What is this? What does this do? Let me just push this table in because
Right.
he keeps knocking my table.
There's Angora here.
Yep.
Every wizard within 9
Okay.
on a 4+. So I pick a unit of 18, which I'll do
Yes.
them obviously.
Yes.
On a 4+ take them all with.
So how many dice? How many
So
dice?
I've done the
you roll?
Magister because he's here and the
Oh, so
Overlords
it's number of
here.
wizards within 9 inches, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
But it's of the unit, not the banner.
Cool. Perfect. So 4s. And he's got a 6 up shrug. Let's just completely. Let's just not change the past whatsoever. Woo! There we go, guys. Amazing.
I've never
Okay.
used that ability before because it was always just like
I mean, it's not bad. Just
I never used to run Tzeentch with lots of wizards.
it's just mortals for free, isn't it? Because you're going to have
Yeah.
quite a few wizards, yeah. So.
Yeah, I never used to run them lots of wizards. I'd have like a load of change maybe.
Right,
After.
Zangors, let's get into fill the charge, shall we? So we're going down to
Yup.
the top down now, Leigh. We're going to the charges, yeah. When they need, not needing much. They're only needing like a 4. Just roll one.
I need a 7 really. 9 will do.
Labbly jabbly. Do. Oh, sorry, we're on top down. Don't you worry. Don't want to be
My
blocking the camera.
director just went on strike.
Change that view, lad. Okay. We're in like Flint. 53 attacks coming at you. Coming at you like Cleopatra. Do.
suppose I could stomp him. Should have done that last time. Forgot monstrous fraction.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do you want it? Just roll the 3 ups anyway.
No.
Stomp.
Way!
Way!
Oh,
Hey!
takes a woo.
You've got 7 left.
Why is chat not telling me I've forgotten to stomp him? This is what I don't understand. Why is this chat
I
happening?
think maybe that what chat did, and I think it's what we all did, is as soon as Gotrek got into the cron strike,
They just gave up.
deleted it from their brains. They just went, ah, that's fine. So yeah.
Have you got any charge phase stuff to do?
I'll have it at start of combat phase. So the bombs will go off. Absolutely.
Okay, start to combat then.
So no more charges. No, everything else is in
It was
combat.
in.
Yep. So we're gonna try and drop some bombs. We will drop a bomb. We'll drop a bomb into the Zangor. We'll just try and get some. So I'm going to check the modifier here because I am degraded, so it might not be a 2 up anymore. It could be a 3 up. So I has taken 4 to 6 wounds, or have I taken 7 to 9 yet? No, I'm not taking 7 to 9. I'm taking 6. He's on 10. He starts on 6. He starts on 18. Wait, hold on. He's at 18 wounds. Whoops, you should have 12 left then. Sorry guys.
Oh, what a
That's
choices
me.
are going
That's
there.
me not knowing the rules. Whoops. So yeah, he's got 12 wounds left. Oopsie doodles. That's why see what I'm saying, Grant Moody? That's why you're not going to learn much here. But yeah, we need more reps. So it's on a 3 up now because he has slightly degraded. So 3 up into Zangar. Woo! D3. For 2.
Well, that means I don't get to roll 54 attacks.
It was only 53, Leigh. Calm down. It wasn't 54.
It's me. I'm allowed to have 53.
You're allowed to have 54. You can have an extra attack. Go nuts. Just kill a mutant so you get one less attack. And then the bomb racks from this boy for a 4 and pinks. Nope. Off you go, mate. Over to you.
We'll go with these then.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So I no longer get shitloads.
I will all out defense. I think. Down to 1 zipper.
3 attacks each, 9, 27, 28.
Seems like not a lot. What? How did we get from 53 down to 28?
Because the beaks hit on 4s. Told you this at the start.
My apologies. My apologies. Bloody beaks! So the beaks hit on 4s, but everything else hits on 3s.
5, 10, 15.
So they've streamlined it slightly, but not fully. Okay, that's fine.
We're going to roll that attack, what the hell?
What the hell? Perfect, so I'll take you down to 1 CP.
No CP.
Oh yeah, because you're all attacked for the shooting phase as well, eh? Don't worry, we're on it.
So these are 2.
These are
and
2s.
3s.
Perfection. Oh, hasn't he done well? And this is all of the attacks and the swords, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. 1 ran away. 3s, yeah.
Not enough to do.
Cool. No range, you see.
No rent.
No
The purple sun couldn't get there.
Perfect. 2s.
This episode could have gone on the roof, maybe.
Can't finish that move. On a garden, I lost that model. But you have done 3 to me, which I'll try and pass off to the other tiny boot. Nope. Takes 3.
And then we've got 9, 18.
9 left. Get these dice out the road for you.
18,
3s. Not bad. That's alright. Alright.
Just think how many blade guys would die.
I think you'd be tabled a turn earlier because of blade cases. Right, so 2s. Cool. Takes another 1. I'll try and pass off. 6. Nope. Cool. It's got 8 left.
All part of the grand plan.
Correct. Correctamundo. Let's go Gotrek. Will we? Oh no, you know what? I'll spend a gold on this boy. He's going to put all of his bone weapons into the horrors.
Yeah.
Plus 1 to wound.
Give me some brimstone.
Give me some brimstone.
That's Van de Von. So the gun hauler is going to have. Oh, look out, Leigh, 4 attacks.
Yeah,
Look
you
out.
only got to do like
Look out.
3 wounds.
4s.
Can I get some brimstone?
Whoop. And 3s. 2. With a rend 1, thanks to the sun.
6s.
2. Is that enough?
Not enough for brimstone.
Not enough for brimstone. Exactly what I wanted to do there, Leigh. Did exactly what I wanted. So that is now 20 wounds of blues, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice and easy.
Oh, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Right, the ogre right now. These finest hour.
Finest hour.
He's hitting on 1 hit.
That's
what you
He's
say.
used his last 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So 3s, so 3s. 2s. And 2s again, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
-2.
Minus 2, so I'm at 4s. Nope.
6 damage.
Ooh, that's a lot. You just kill the cloud here. 6s to pass on. Nope. The red lights are blinking. He's got 2 wounds left. Woo, woo, woo.
He's starting to hit on 3s.
That was just the worst call charging him in there.
1 at -1.
Back to 3s. We're good.
And then the hooves.
Hooves.
3s.
Just 3s or 2s.
These will be. Oh shit, sorry, these ones should have been 2s, yeah. But anyway, 3 now round.
2s. We're good.
Yeah, the other ones should have been 2s to round as well.
So how many did you hit with the other one? Maybe chat can tell us. How many attacks was it?
3.
3 attacks.
Probably only hit with 2.
Roll another one. Roll it. Let's see what you got.
Just 1?
Yeah, because you got the other one went through and I saved it.
Alright.
So yeah, so it was 3. See, can't change the past. We're fine. It's all good. Good. Right. Back to me.
How many has he got left? 2.
He's got 2 minutes left. Yeah, he's blanking. We'll go for. Yeah, let's just do go trick. Get out of the road. 6 attacks. I will go fishing. I'll not be busy like last time. Okay. So that's D6 mortals plus. There you go. So that's 18.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, 4 horrors into the clad.
What are you up to? 4 into the clad, okay.
Still
Okay.
can't really take that.
Boo, boo, boo. The clad is.
Can go there.
Red lights are blinking.
Yeah, I'm still not going to get 3 on. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, because I'm losing currency there. So 4 into the clad.
4 into clad.
So we'll
Yep.
just need to pile in however many.
Boo.
Where's the cloud? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 into the Arcanauts, because you just pile in on that. So that's the him. So 11 into the Arcanauts.
Okay.
Was it 4 into the cloud?
Yep, 4 into clad, 11 into darkness.
5, and then there's a few of those as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the gunhole.
Good, okay.
So the ironclad.
Fours. Cool.
Horrors!
Cool.
Do your job!
That one, yeah. 2. Oops. 2. Yeah, we're good. Do your job. Kill the
I had 1 thing to do!
Yeah, one job.
Into the Arcanauts.
Yep. Oh, done well there. Done better there. You cheeky fool as well. 3, 3 in there, yeah. Good. 4s again. 4. Still at -1 for 5s. Yep, that's the squad.
That's the battle tactic.
Bloop. Oh, that would have been good to make you feel that.
And the gun hauler.
And the gun horror.
If only I had a command point.
If only.
Shouldn't have used it for the shooting, I should have just kept it.
1 goes through. Should have kept it. Down to 2. Right, anything further? Not going to bother. Oh, do you want to swing with the Crondy? Swing with Crondy. Ah, yeah, swing with Crondy.
Watch you can
It might change the outcome of the game.
always roll the dice.
That's a dice game after all, yeah. It's a dice game.
2
minus 2. 6s. And then 3s. Takes 1.
Oh, he is wild. He is, yeah.
Just bust one to hit then, yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Never mind. 1.
Oh, it doesn't just go straight through, but that's the save. Good, perfect, sweet. Sweet, smashing grand. He's gone.
I need a battleshock on the
Do you?
Zongor.
Do you?
Oh yeah, they're only pretty
What the hell? What? I killed 1. I've also not finished, by the way. I still have other guys to attack.
Oh, well, they're the brave.
Okay, that's fine. So the bravery, okay, that's fine. So we've
They're only
got
bravery 5.
only bravery 5. Oh my God, they're big,
Like,
massive.
that's why you don't put them.
Big massive goat men. Right, let's
never
put.
put them in big units.
Let's put everything into. I mean, well, he's taken. We've got 4 board and weapon attacks. 4s and 4s in his angle. 4s. Nothing. The guys inside will put their attacks into the. I don't know. The horrors. I don't know if there's any way you can sneak the objective for me because you have to fit them in.
Yeah, I couldn't get
it. That's fine.
Kill
So
things.
we've got the first guy, which is 4s and
Yeah, kill
4s.
things.
Nothing. The other guys is. Oh, sorry, he's 3 and 4. Sorry, so 1 wound. Yep, sorry, 1 wound from the etheric navigator into the horrors at -1.
Into the horrors.
Into the horrors. Do you have a save?
Now you give me brimstones. What is this?
I'll get your brimstone down. Yep. The other guy is 4s and 4s. 2 hits. 2 wounds at -1. So that's another 2. So that's 3 blues in total.
3 blues in total.
Yep. The engine rigger boy is going to go in as well. He's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. 2 hits. He's got 2s to wounds. 1 wound. It's D3 damage. Ah, you've killed him. That's another 1 blue, please. Another 1 blue. Oh, poor little guy. Leigh got his revenge. He got his revenge. So 4 blues died in total. Cool. Now the Zangor's failed. So 2 more run?
Yep.
Jeepers creepers.
Yeah, that's why you don't give them.
Who'd you get them peepers? Okay, so score wisely, I'm going to give you 3 for the turn. Is that fair?
Yes.
So you hold 1 and you got your tactic. Yes? Perfect. Okay. And we've done all end stuff. You got your tactic, yeah. Arcos are deed. There's nothing else for me to do. Yes, that's us. Okay. So it's currently 10-8, and we're going into prio roll off for turn 3. Guess first. Oh, it's out the box. Keeping the tension. Keeping
Roll
the
3
keeping the
2s.
tension going. But there you go, see? So, oh no, I win.
Yeah.
Because I win. Okay, I was going to go, there you go, Steve. You took it. Ah, okay.
So the moral of the story is you've won every prize,
The
right?
moral of the story is, the moral is, win every prio, and just, yep, just shoot your opponent off. Right, are we happy to call it there, Leigh, do you think? Do we want to keep going
Because
anymore?
you can dissing. Oh, you can't.
No, I can't,
disengage.
because I've taken too many wins, but I will heal 4 this turn. So that'll take me up to 6. But that still means that I have suffered 10 to 15 wounds, which means that I cannot disengage. So no, I have to shoot into things that are already there, but I would
You
just
do that anyway.
take off the, I would just take off the Zangor or the Pinks or
Well, you take off his Angor.
I would take off his Angor.
You might die to the.
Might take the Ogroid off actually. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. And
I mean, you're going to win on points anyway.
Goldtrick's going to run on.
You're going to win on
that kind of
points
stuff.
anyway.
So, okay, perfect. We'll shake your hands there, guys. Yeah, so apologies that I wasn't probably a more interesting game, shall we say? Or like a longer game.
I should really apologise for this.
Because no, I mean it's a dice game. It's a dice game, Leigh, and they were abysmal. Those Destiny dice, man, that was insane.
Yeah, that really.
The fact that you couldn't use
Yes.
any of them for saves was huge. You rolled one above a 3.
To be honest, with the not being able to do positives to the Destiny dice, the saving isn't as good. I don't know if it was like that before, I can't remember. But only having 4 up armour saves, I need.
That's mass shots coming at you. Yeah.
So I'm needing 5s.
Yeah.
Even for the purple sun, then needing 6s. It doesn't really help.
No.
The only thing was, I could have just stuck everybody back here, tried to screen you off.
But then you're just
Then-
giving up so much of the board, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm not
And
playing
just
the
like,
game.
I'm just like, cool, no worries. I mean, you would play the game with the Cron Spine.
That you just got to stay 16 away from Goat Trick the whole time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I think that I definitely, I think.
You got a bit lax when
Well,
you use one.
Well, I think I was trying to make it so that we maybe saw some things happen. Like the Ironclad going in, using its battering ram and stuff like that, and that guy using his torpedo. But yeah, you're right. I could have just sat back, screened, and just kept shooting
Without costing you anything.
Yeah, without prejudice. This clad would probably still be on full wounds.
I mean, if you brought the Thunderers as well, rather than the dirigible suit.
Correct. Oh yeah, they would have done more work. Especially because they would have benefited from the -1 round additional as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there was things that I did that were you just wouldn't do in your right mind. But yeah, did it to try and see what else could happen.
Interested to see the Zangor, into a 2-up save, just still don't do anything.
No, that's the thing. No rend.
Yeah, I may say about going into Blade Guys, but you're a 4-up, 5-up. They're still not going to do anything.
You need the bounty hunters, definitely. Which I should negate with the Crowgas anyways. don't worry, it's fine, don't worry.
So they're still going to go into the Blade Guys and do absolutely nothing.
So I think but it's still what you want. You still want high volume of attacks. You do want high volume of attacks. And it's only 180 points, right? For that
Yeah, it's a battle line.
And it is a battle line as well.
It does have 24-inch threat range.
Yeah, exactly.
All decent Destiny.
That's the thing, you
don't even need to use the 6 on your Destiny for the run anymore, so you can just all out run.
The fact they've got running
That's
charge is
double.
awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, we saw what no rend does into them. But if in Tzeentch, if you still got casters left, you'd have Arcane Suggestion, you could have Purple Sun, you could have something else that could reduce damage.
Yeah, I thought about Purple Sun, but it's just that Purple Sun's really good for shooting armies. It's not great for combat armies.
Right, got you.
Because it affects you as well.
Except in Nighthunt.
Yeah. Nighthunt don't believe any of the rules.
Just say no. But no, yeah. So in terms of so let's just officially just end this, right? We'll do the kind of the thank yous, and then we can have a wee kind of post battle chat. So you maybe talk about things you might want to change in the list, and that'll take us up to a nice kind of 3-hour mark there. That'll be nice. So if I go to the thanks, so yes, it is victory to Kharadron Overlords. I'll just say victory to KO. Okay. So yeah.
Win the priority roll turn 2.
Yes, I was going to say what would you
Because I
have done?
survived.
What would you have done differently? Yeah.
Win priority roll to turn 2.
That definitely would have helped.
Yeah, because I had all my wizards still alive.
Yes. Always are still alive. Yeah, I don't think I did enough in that turn 1 barrage. Definitely not.
You could have killed all the little wizards
And
and left Kairos alone.
do you think that would have been the better play?
I would have done. But you're right, the reroll ones, because they fly, is really useful.
I did just generally I just wanted them off the table.
Minus
I
one to
wanted
hit.
Kairos off. I wanted them to get rid of the +1 to cast. I wanted to get rid of the fact you could bring back in Destiny dice, because I was quite happy with the Destiny dice you got. I just didn't want you to bring in any more.
Yeah. I mean,
and he is just so easy to shoot at.
I mean, you
so
would have to split your fire, I suppose. It's very easy, just like
everything's going to that. Everything's
No,
going to
true.
that.
Yeah, I mean the ironclad, you have to pick because you're like, do I put the volley gun into one, the torpedo into another, and the guns into another? Because then splitting fire never.
It's just the guys in the
Fire never works.
building are getting +1 cover, -1, -2, so they're on 5s to save.
Yeah.
So you're offsetting -1 to hit against the fact that
By
they've
being
got
easier
hardly
to
any
save. It's also they've not got the 5-up shocks as well. So
Yeah.
you're right. I could have just rinsed that little garrison there. Could have just been rinsed of heroes, and then you're left with Kairos. Who then
Kairos has the damage spells,
does, which I was a bit more scared of. I was more scared of his mort because I think he could
and he
just
can do a bit in combat.
you could just take an ironclad off easily with the spells, right? Was it? So it's 6 mortals, or he's lost that off his war school, hasn't he? So it'd be D6.
So
then
it's
it's
basically
an average of
Infernal
6.
Gateway is an average of 6, and you've
6
got
plus
bolt
D6.
change. Hopefully, you roll a 6
Mhm.
on a D6.
Hopefully roll a 6 on D6.
Then you've got Tzeentch's Firestorm, which is you probably would have been out of range because it's 12-inch range now. So then you're just down to mutation. So now it doesn't take them off.
And they made sure that the ironclad was safe from the Kronspine. So really, yeah, it's just all the
Yeah, I mean,
all
I
the
could have
threat
played
would have been
that
designed-
differently. I
designed
could have
well.
played that. I could have kept the constraint.
I was genuinely surprised you didn't just keep him back because I don't get me wrong. I know that coming and getting this is quite good, but you're going to get hold more anyway. I was surprised you didn't just keep that because I think the
I
first.
can't go round here.
I think the
because
kind of first deployment. We'll go at the top then. I know the kind of first
I
deployment.
can't
we
go
had-
round here because of the way
Yeah.
the terrain is.
Mhm.
So I have to go round there.
Yeah.
Everything's in there, so
Yeah.
the ironclad's fine. Ironclad's safe.
And yeah, that's true. And
And if I'm on that side, it's the same thing. You just put the ironclad this side.
that's true. Yeah, because I remember just thinking about the game plan. I was like, I want to shoot the stuff I want to shoot at, but I don't want to get within range of Kronspine. So if you keep everything in a kind of a castle, then it just makes it easier for me. But when he just ran away that way, I was like, cool, no worries.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
was. Yeah, he just goes through the whole army.
Yeah. Because but I think maybe you wanted him away from the horrors and stuff like that. Because
I mean, he did
he'll just
18 wounds on his first swing. You go through the unit of 10 horrors.
Oh, he'll do 10 horrors and
He went bounty
in
hunters.
one combat phase, yeah.
So he would have done 36
Yeah.
with his first swing.
With these mortals as well, yeah. Exactly. So he'll just chew through horrors quite the thing. So
I could have kept them back. The other thing is I could have not put anybody in the building and just had them here. They had the -1 to hit anyway from the unit
It
horrors.
was still pretty annoying though, I'll have to say.
You still
that
get +1 save.
and it kept him alive. I think it definitely did.
But you went for Kairos anyway,
extend.
so like you say, it didn't really matter.
Exactly. And I do wonder if it was the wrong choice because he had the 5-up shrug on him, and yeah, I could have just cleared him out. But I also just thought it was like, even though he had the shrug, I just wanted to chip as much away as I could. So then on the double, you can clear him easy, then work on the small heroes. But he was still so hard to remove that I couldn't even take. I only got the Flux Master left after that.
Put them little heroes here with Kairos.
It is one of those ones where it's difficult for you because
It just saves me from the purple sun a bit, but that's only the 1 inch per bit, which
Yeah,
you failed
but it's not
everything
the
anyway.
it's not the rend bit.
It's the red. I
Yeah, you
can't
took it for
stop
the rend.
red.
You take that to
Because you just
all your
hop
shot.
over.
Because even that's the thing you said as well. Like even the Arcos with Sun, with Sun plus the special ammunition, they can have decent output as well. So
Yeah,
I
the only
did.
thing I suppose was I didn't have to wait on blue horrors really. Well,
Yeah.
I did really because you could have just gone anywhere. I mean, it's not like I can just you're coming this way, so I can set the screens up this
You
way.
follow me? Yeah. I'll
You can just
jump over.
you can go wherever
But
you
you're
want.
right. I probably wouldn't have wanted to jump over in this area. I was always going to be coming here to get away from Crossbane.
Yeah, or if Cronswine's over there from deployment, you can run over
I'm going to
here.
be over there.
So he holds up a flank, I
Yeah.
suppose, and then you can.
He does add deterrent, definitely, because I know that he can nosh a clad quite easily.
Forgetting the Flux Master's ability.
Yeah, that
Uh,
would have got you to your 10 fate points.
well, I need 6 or 7. 7, so I would need 3 5-ups. I would need to cast it to start with.
Yes.
On 4s, so I've got +4.
Yeah, +3 then +1. Yep.
So that should have happened.
Did that just not go off?
With the ring awful cogs, it goes off. And then 5. And then I need 2 5s.
Which
So,
you got, yeah.
yeah.
So you would have got your fate points. You would have got big stonking
So
4
I
fate
got the
points.
blue horrors.
Yep.
So that might have made a difference.
It's just something else that I need to deal with. And another
Plus
screen.
those archos there are dead.
Yeah, another screen in front of, they wouldn't have been able to go back and do stuff. So yeah, I think all in all, I know that people are, for the KO kind of side of things, I know people are running the double clad, as we've said multiple times, and they do,
so
but they do like the battering ram on one of them,
Yeah.
which I do really like actually.
Gives you an option.
I really 100% because you're just like, I need to do
Just finish something
just
off.
need to do a couple of wins, so we'll ogre charge into you basically, and then last word on the other. So you can set that up as this is the one you charge, and I'm going to shoot you twice because I'll get an unleash hell, and I'll also get the shooting with the main gun again as well. So I think that and just the constant just.
And that's the end of the charge phase, isn't it?
Yeah, it's within 3
So you
inches
just
as
shoot
well.
anything.
You shoot anything within
That's
3.
charged you.
So you can shoot anything that's within 3 of you, charged you, and then you also get your unleash hell as well.
Because one of the tactics is that you get that out. Your archos are still on board. You turn it to a spawn. Spawn stays with that. You're now stuck because you can't do anything.
So how does this work? 'Cause this can target things in garrisons.
Yeah. So
It can. Okay.
it has to kill a model.
Mhm.
So if you've got Arco in board or Thunderers in board, so Arco, I mean, it auto does it on a 4+.
Yeah.
Thunderers, you need the 4+, then you need to roll 2 mortals, become a D3. But then you put the spawn next to it, it then can't do anything until the end of the charge phase when it can shoot off the spawn. Because it's my turn, so you can't redeploy, you can't unleash hell.
Yes, that is very
You
true.
with the-
Because I'm within 3 inches of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you can shoot it off with the fancy gun.
Good thing I've
That's
got
only
the-
on one of them.
Yeah. Good thing I got the arcos out earlier then, eh?
Yeah.
Which I think is what you do. I mean, I know the list I've seen with the 2 clans, it's 10 Thunderers, and they're foot Thunderers because you do the selfie move, you get them out.
I mean,
and
the
then
probability
they
of
just
going off
sit shit.
against Thunderers is pretty low, but it is a risk.
Oh no, 100%. That's always a risk. You roll a 4 up and then you kill one, and then you're stuck with a bloody spawn. But yeah, I think for me, I think you just gone are the days where you've got the boats and you keep the things in the boats and you just constantly go around with them. I think you want to get them out on the table. They act as screens, they act as more unleashed hells, and then also they can sit on objectives if they're maybe expert conquerors or something like that.
Oh, these are great as expert conquerors.
Oh, they're so good. I love those. Love the wee arcos.
And the thing is, you don't care about getting outdropped.
No, that's the thing, right? Because as you just said, if you were a normal army, could have done something.
Arcane
The
suggestion,
fact that you
first
can
turn,
just sit.
your big Death Star can't do anything.
Yeah.
Command wise.
So I'll just sit back here. So, and that's the thing, like I probably don't want to pick, even if I went like a 1-drop, I might even just give it. I mean, I would probably just give it to then get the double. But there might be times where you maybe want to choose, but it's just such a dilemma for your opponent because they're like, do I give KO first turn knowing what they can do in that first turn, taking off key pieces and putting sun in my lines and whatever.
I mean, okay, you took off what 500 points of my Idnef army in one turn, and you were disappointed with that. And that the only
It generally was, yeah, because all it felt like was, it's 2 sharks and it's 2 squads.
Yeah, well, that's
of
it, because the only thing keeping the Idnef army on the board
Yeah.
against that first turn barrage was Forgotten Nightmares.
Yep.
If I hadn't had Forgotten Nightmares, you'd have just wiped out anything that was any good in that list.
Yeah, that's true.
Without even trying.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that build that we're talking about is so
that
so
wasn't
good.
even the double Ironclad build. That was just Ironclad, Frigate, Gun Hauler.
The one that we took to, that I gave coming in. No, that was just that. It was that gun hauler, and it was.
You had an Ironclad.
I think it was ironclad gun hauler, 25 thunders because this had the ability buoyance aid, so I could take 2 tens of thunders.
That's the good
in
thing
there.
about this. There's quite loads of different.
There is loads. I don't think I would load up in thunders in there because you want to spend points in the second clad.
Yeah.
Because the points for points are way more efficient than thunderers.
Yeah.
It's the wounded on 4s that kills them. Wounded on 4s kills thunderers. So, but I know that you can get pluses to wound and you can get reroll 1s to wound with a chemist using it to gold, but it's just not the same. It's not the same thing.
It's nice they've got options there.
They do. I think they do. And in this world, I think they've got definite play.
Because the screens there's hardly any armies with any screens these days because screens are just so expensive.
They are. They're expensive for what you want, and you just want to kind of lean into the raw output of stuff. I think for that double clad build, though, I think I don't know I'd be able to fit the sun in because of the increase in points. But I have seen. I think it was Stephen Follows or Stephen Fellows. He took the Rune of Petrification, And
It's
I
not
can
wild, is it? It's just
totally,
once it's down, it's
totally
down.
see that doing really well. Yeah, it doesn't move, and it just keeps triggering at the end of
Is it the same
every,
in the new book?
Yep. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, with LRL getting the new book, yeah, we'll have to check and see if it's changed. But yeah, that was if you got the double, it triggers 4 times. So it's 4 times 4 ups mortal wounds and a 6-inch splash.
Let's do that.
And yeah, you're just like bang, 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 bang. So you think take that?
Could do. 18-inch range.
So it's 50
right,
points.
right in the middle of the army. You've got to roll 4 ups, but
But
you
still,
only get 1 spawn.
but still, it's still 4 ups with and it does D3 mortals, so it's the same thing if you kill models. But that would be really nice because you then pin,
Get a spawn.
and you're also pinning units
And
that
with
you
that
might be
one,
scared of coming back at you. You
That
know?
one you get to choose where the spawn goes, but the Magister, your opponent gets to choose where the spawn
That's
goes.
right, because it just has. Oh yeah, of course, because you can put it just within 3 inches of the unit, and then you can tie up multiple units with that, right? So then they're not doing anything in the movement phases, so they're not coming at you.
As
at
long
all.
as they don't kill you in your combat.
Yeah, so in their
phase.
magic and shooting phase.
Well, you get your combat phase as well.
Of course, because it's end of. Oh, of course, yeah, because it's end of movement phase into the
Did
triggers.
it against Joe on
Yeah,
Friday? Just
that's a
tied
really good
his
shout, actually.
Clan rats, and his clan rats didn't really want to do much, and then he couldn't move his storm vermin out.
So some Tzeentch
No, I
KO.
don't. There's probably better ones. Reading Petrification is probably better. But
Again,
it's-
yeah, I'll need to double check that if it's
Option.
changed. I think that is still really solid.
Purple Sun's still solid.
Purple Sun is
Minus
solid
one
if you
red.
can afford it, because yeah, the additional range is great. But you could just go double Admiral and get that ammunition twice as well.
You can only put
it's
on one
a bit
unit.
more. That's true, and it's not Sky Vessels that then actually benefit from it as well. But only for the rend one, because you could take the special ammunition and ignore wards or half the charges.
It's only one unit.
One base charge. That's true. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
No, I think KO are really good at that.
Absolutely. 100%.
Especially with the meta we're in.
Yes.
And Nighthorn. Don't
Yeah.
know if they have the output.
No,
for
but
giants.
honestly, when I
Hopefully they do.
when I played Nighthunt KO recently at a tournament, I was terrified of that clad that had last word, and I was like, my god, how do I charge this with the blade geist? Because they just left a unit geist. Luckily, I sunned it off, so it was fine. But yeah,
If in
so.
doubt, just roll.
But yeah, but you don't have those are freak occurrences. But you're right. I think yeah, they've always struggled with Gargants because it's always can you kill a Gargant
Blade
in turn?
guys fly, so you can't disengage and shoot.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you've got the can you kill a Gargant a turn? I think now you can. I think now if you go double clad with the build we looked at was double clad, double Admiral, 1 unit Thunderers. I think that you could kill a Gargant a turn while keeping them at bay. I think if you're really choosy about your options, it's always been the case. So you
Gargan
know,
can't touch these. That's the big thing. Gargan
Yeah.
can't. If this kind of mission, Gargan can't touch the Arco.
yeah, that's true.
Either goes to the Arcos and then the both kill it.
Yeah.
Or
Because you're always like they have to hold at least 1 or 2 Gargants back to sit on it. Well, yeah, it's been an objective because I can just jump on it. Yeah, exactly. With anything really that can fly high. So yeah, no, I think it's good, and hopefully get a few more reps in with it as well.
I mean, that's the big thing. Yeah, so the Tzeentch is like I haven't played them in so long.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. As you openly said, you know, new book. It's the new book stuff, and there's a lot of changes. And there's a lot of intricate things, and yeah. So it just depends. You've been running a lot of your doc recently, haven't you? So that's been.
Yeah, I've been all
maybe
year. I've
something.
been running weird lists rather than.
Like your Pistoliers. Like your Pistoliers
I
list.
enjoyed that.
Really good. Yeah. No, I guess I really enjoyed Armoury.
5-1 at that
And it
weekend.
scared me, scares the bejesus out of me as a Nighthorn player, certainly, yeah, just can take me off. Anyway, I think we've gabbed long enough. What's that as at now? Yes. Oh, well, I thought it was like, yeah, that'll take us to 3 hours. It's now past 3 hours. Right, so let's just catch up with chat to make sure nobody else has said anything else. Let's see. So Grant has said, Grant said, just when every priority roll, see I've learned something after all. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's how you win.
If you can do that, then you will definitely win more games than you lose. And Hazel said, does the Purple Sun have googly eyes? It doesn't have googly eyes, which I do find kind of upsetting. It would be cool if he did.
If somebody does have googly eyes in there, purple.
Oh, he does.
Can't
There
really-
is one that does
Yeah.
have googly eyes. Yeah, I've actually got some googly eyes at the work at the school. I might I might partake. But
The
yeah.
craft box.
So yeah, I guess all that's left for us to do, folks, is to thank you very much for watching. If you're still here, or if you switched off after the prior into turn 2, then yeah, I kind of don't blame you. But yeah, thank you so much, and once again, could you please like and subscribe and comment as well on the video? It helps me immensely. And yeah, please have a look at the Patreon as well if you'd like to support the channel. The first tier only costs about as much as a coffee from Starbucks, which is about 10, right? Is that about 10? No. So yeah, so five
If you
pounds.
want to see bad dice rolling, I'm back next week.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That's right. We can plug the next thing. So next week, well, not next week, the week after. Is that right?
No, it's next Thursday.
Is it next Thursday? Oh yeah, the 20th. Yeah. We are going to be doing some 40k Leigh. So you know how we were both like, how do we play this game?
Yeah, you're going to teach
Like,
me.
how do I play this game? Okay, so I'm going to teach you. Christ. Okay.
It's like taking
So
demons because they don't do much other than move forward and charge.
they just go. They have like there's no shooting phase, right?
Flamers, I'll be the 15 flamers.
Especially. Oh yeah. Lee's like.
I've got 20
Lee's
flamers
like,
in my
I don't know
camera.
how this play this game. I'm going to bring the thing that everyone's talking about from Demons of Chaos is just flame you off the board. Yeah, so it'll be Demons versus Chaos Space Marines. So we're going to have some Word Bearers versus whatever filth this man has thought up. So yeah, please tune in for that on Thursday if you want to have a look at that. And
See, the good thing about flamers is they don't roll to hit.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think you still roll ones for the auto. The auto hits,
I
though,
do roll
right?
once for the 6d6s, yeah. One shot, but it auto hits.
Exactly. So yeah, final thanks then, folks, to Riath. He's been very vocal in the chat today. Thank you so much. He's saying Tzeentch will return. Yeah, I will definitely return.
You need to do the
I'll
sponsors.
I'll see it back on. What's that?
You need to do the sponsors.
Yes. So
While he's hanging around.
well, that's the thing. So he's just hanging. So I just mentioned his.
He's just checking
business
up on you.
again.
He's checking up on you.
Have you plugged me again yet? Yeah, so thanks so much, Riath. As I said, you've been very vocal in the chat. It's been great to see you. Yeah, if people would like to get some really good discount on their hobby supplies, he has a shop called tabletopminis.co.uk, so please go on the website, and he's a very nice man. And
The best thing is he'll sort out your couriers. If you've
Yes.
got dodgy couriers in your area,
Yes.
he'll sort out a decent courier.
that's good. You know, that's worth its weight in gold, folks, because you don't want that Hermes guy just punting your new Lord of Change over the garden fence. So no, as I say, really great guy. He's got a really nice shop up there. So he's an independent stockist, and he's got discount on there. He gives you even more discount if you want to be a patron, by the way. So check that out. Yep, so that's that. And then also thanks to the patrons of the channel, we've got JP, Gannis, and Karen Newby. Thank you so much again. So, without further ado, folks, I think that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything like to say for the folks before we sign off for the night?
Would you like to be here as your sacrificial lamb?
You did really well at that job. That was good. Same thing again next week.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good to see you. Right, and yeah, thanks so much, guys. Please tune in next time and answer the call. Thank you. See you later.
Cheers.